That's it. Which way you turning? One way, I don't know which way the wind's turning. That's each road, you gotta come all through. No, you can sit there red one. Yeah, you don't want to be on the floor. Yeah, I don't want to be on the floor either. You came over and fell to a chair. That's just for it.
The chair.
There's no chair. You get a chair.
Thank you, Karen. I love me some Karen. Karen can't go with you because he's born.
Well, then none of my kids can go down to California.
She's gonna be down there by yourself until you come visit you.
Stacy, why you wanna go back to Cuba?
Now, my country, that's where I came from. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from.
Let's get that phone number.
Okay. I'm gonna get a part. It's nice. I like
It
it.
is nice though. You look beautiful. Beautiful.
Daughter, huh? That's right.
Get your friends.
You west to work, huh?
I'm buying you some paper plates.
What first? So she can wash those two? Did you hear me, Barbara?
It was some water.
That's defeated the purpose, girl.
Okay. I'm buying y'all some paper bowls and paper plates. That's what I got in my house. Oh, that stuff.
Did you wash them out, Barbara?
No, babe. What do you like the paper plate for?
You used to?
Girl, I may rinse it if I may use it again, but I don't want it. All right, King, say blessing. Time we going?
Barbara, there's something.
Even the Lord that has the children. Blessed your bodies with the Lord Jesus.
Thank down her picture. Where you get the photo from?
Huh?
Where you got it at?
Girl, my friends brought me some food. No.
But you say your friends?
Mm.
Who? Don't look like your friends walking into the room. Now I'm talking about these friends.
We came with the empty stomach on.
I thought they had communion with you, for you. I would have brought that, I know that.
I didn't even think about it. And I was like, usually, I kind of have a lick.
It's kind of late today.
Real late. I wonder what happened. But she was there last night. Talked to her. I didn't help her set up last night. Donna, guess what, Donna? You know, that vegetarian store that's on 8th and Broadway. Is it no? I don't know, I guess then it was all closed up.
They're probably not.
You think they gone?
Everything falling apart these
It's
days.
true, it is true.
So, see them today, gone tomorrow.
It's true. I said, I don't know, it's still gone. Really? I used to buy their duck. Yeah, most of them are all strong.
Yeah, I saw them.
I just like their duck.
Is this done right?
It
It's just done.
reminds me of them.
See, there you go, Katie. Oh, that's okay. Robert, is it done? Is this done for you? No. That's a good place.
It reminded me of them.
Let me call. Which one are you calling?
No,
Jamie.
no. see much on my chin. Yeah.
Soccer this week.
You
Got
can
to
get
get
it.
up a lot of stuff.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to the flea market on Thursday.
To feel like a boy.
That's my phone.
To sell some items.
You gonna put those in there?
You have me in here. You can put that in there.
No problem.
I guess we go and can't get the sticker up.
I don't know.
It's on the inside?
Oh,
you ain't got no ball?
Can I cut
Please
them
stop
off?
me.
You don't need a sticker.
Oh,
I'm gonna get it up.
next
I
one.
know. It's so good.
I'm gonna answer mine.
You got it else? No, but space, Katie gave,
Can you see one side up? I got another ball.
I hope they got a sticker.
What'd you say?
Oh. Stay from the country.
That's your food.
Put all you put on one plate. It's going down. It's going down. Is that good, Pig?
But don't mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's all going down the same way.
Spicy.
What's spicy? Something spicy, huh?
Yeah,
It's
something
on there,
spicy.
it's on
What is that? What is
Your noodle.
it? Noodles?
Mhm.
I thought it was a broccoli. That was spicy.
I'm gonna probably add something in there.
I gotta look at the cayenne.
I know. Oh, what's so spicy?
It's too hot?
Not to me, it gives it more flavor.
Yeah, give it a little cake.
Well, your grandson said it's spicy.
But they don't need no spice in that. They
I need a glass.
We got glass. Oh, glass. Oh, you got glass? Oh, sorry.
Here.
Put some oil on it.
I know.
I better take up the residue if you don't see.
Oh, it don't have it. Oh, she's gonna wash it first anyway.
I know.
I saw, I don't want to soak it, I soak it. Let me soak it.
Donna, come sit down.
I need to know where to get the real meat from. Really, it tastes like real meat. Okay, so no, it don't, huh? Yes, okay. The texture of it.
Mm-hmm. It's like the texture of duck. One of that. Thank you.
This must have come from Hayward, huh? It came from Hayward, or something?
You know, I don't know. Let me try it again.
Thank you.
I didn't get vegetarian places out here. That's why I'm asking.
That's the good.
I use it all down.
No.
They said they had a vegetarian vegan restaurant on Piedmont Avenue was going out of business. I said, I didn't know it was there.
Me either.
Mm-hmm. Let me pour me some biscuits.
Okay, you want some more?
So where Camila going next year?
Skyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's out of schools around here. That was the best one for her. Because she could be in an inclusion program. So.
Thanks.
Kevin, I saw your teacher the other day. You came and talked to us. The teacher from
Oh, yeah.
at the brewer. What's the man name?
Look for Miss A. Oh, okay.
Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara.
Hey, David. Oh, email. Yes, baby, bro. How are you? I'm doing good. So what, you too. What's been going on with you?
What's the sister doing?
Y'all got cold weather though. Y'all be back. So that's
That's what
not
they're
good.
doing. She's right.
We sitting up in the house now. Yeah. We checking on your big brother. Yeah, that makes sense. Exactly. You gonna try to go down south? You don't think so? But you're retired though, right? You still retired? Are you back to work? I know, but you know, sometimes when you retire, you want to go back to work and do something different. Oh no, you decide just stay in the house and leave it and just do that. Yeah. Okay, well, that sounds good. Good to me. How is the missus doing? Y'all still together? The one you brought with you. The one you brought with you. Y'all still hanging? Tell us. Kind of. Y'all better try to jump down into the altar. I know they got a courthouse there in New York. For married people. Stop. You know they'll give you a license if you go pay for it. Want the king? I'm buying your brother too. You sound good, David, though. I'm coming to New York one day. When the weather gets better. You can come when it's cold. All right, here go King. Here go your brother. All right, then, here you go. All right, love you, bro. Bye.
Hello, David. Brother David, how are you? Your other sister-in-law, Neil. I met you before, you probably don't remember. Thank you. I'm the tall, thin one.
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah. I'm a thin one.
Anyways, good to hear your voice. Praying all is well with you.
I'm the thin one.
I'm a tall, thin one.
So what are we dating?
Say what? Oh, that's right. Oh,
I guess we are
always
back.
give thanks. I'm telling you, especially in today's world.
Someone.
So thankful. All right, here's your brother. David, say hi. Hi. The other person at the table, her name is Katie. She's my sister. She said hello.
I'm gonna find you.
Okay, here you are. Anybody else want those people sing the list? My sister Benny, she does not like that. When you say, oh, here's something, say hi, Benny.
How you doing?
She's over there.
No.
Make it back home, praise God. You talk to this weekend? I heard on you too.
Are you gonna eat?
Barbara talked to her. Give me a button. You've been working in the kitchen,
She upstairs.
She's upstairs.
Oh, no, she went upstairs, did something, she said she'll be back. Yes, Daddy. Who? Oh.
I'm David.
Sure.
Some is too hot down. Good hot.
in one part then.
Mine real hot.
Good afternoon, I'm
Yeah.
how you doing?
That's good, good.
Yeah, she got all that on one part there.
I'm here hanging. Hanging.
She was down the country up here.
Hey, I'm hanging. I'm hanging.
Oh, God.
And she said, get used to it.
I got the whole.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see how much lemon, I saw how much lemon you should put in there, let's find out.
Yeah, I know. I know, is that short notice?
I like her Caesar salad. John is eating her Caesar salad.
Kids good. No, Cameron here. The girls upstairs sleeping. No, everybody good. Everybody good. Hold on, let me start the camera. Hold on for David. Good to talk to you, Uncle David.
Have David.
They got some cold weather in New York.
I'm doing
Jefferson just home from the
Oh.
Are y'all gonna be able to go to
I'm still actually German.
oh, you changed it to June?
Probably been.
Because I told you I was going to.
I'm getting even better.
Yes, June. Well,
Yeah. I think to my church too.
June 5th out here.
June 5th.
Yeah, I'm kind of improving, about getting better.
Yeah, you know about,
Yes, over there.
not invitation, but they have so many people, so they have to let them know it's time, so. That's what happened here.
I'll do my best with it.
Where's the brother at? He's where?
I'm saying, I think he was still in the same room.
I'll take over the day.
Somebody was back there.
I'll do it too.
Hey,
I'll talk to you later.
she's sleeping. Her and Rose sleeping. Right, don't hit the
No, he's
phone.
not coming back in June.
She's sleeping this time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean she gonna be up all night?
Who, Crow?
Oh,
Camila?
Corell upstairs too.
Mm-hmm. Crow ain't sleeping. Crow up, laying down. Camila? No. No, Camila, if she's sleeping now, no, Camila, yeah. Yeah, she goes to sleep.
She'll be up at night or she'll go to sleep at
She
night?
goes to sleep at night.
Well, she was a sleeper, huh?
Mm. Yeah, after she finished cackling.
And then I'll finish what?
Talking and cackling on the phone.
Oh.
No, cackling.
This is good, I'm so full.
Wonderful.
I like those noodles, This is good.
I'm thinking about my food, I'm full.
No,
I don't waste any. Oh,
Okay, all right.
Ask David how's, your sister. Did you ask him? How's your sister? Where's she at now?
So right there.
In Fort Lauderdale?
okay.
Okay.
Here, Cameron, keep it again. I try to make it. Try to make it. I tried.
It's so quiet now, right, full.
She is the aristocrat of the family.
I know. She can't even aristocrat herself to California. She can't even aristocrat herself out here to California. Text her and tell her, baby, come see you. Text her. Can you text? I need to see you out here in California.
Has she ever been here? No spring? No. No, for a very long time.
She is not going to see California. I don't care who's here.
Somebody's awake screaming.
I hear that's crowding now.
Why aren't you screaming? You should have just come downstairs.
I don't know, I'm just waiting, let me go see if she's quick.
But she gonna wake up. She's gonna scream. She gonna wake up the other girl.
Alright, y'all, duty calls.
Three kids, did you ever expect to have 3 kids?
No, I didn't think I was gonna have one. Each time I said no, God said ha ha ha. Each time I said no, there come another one.
So don't say ha ha again.
I say
Don't say
no,
no, don't say no.
I stopped saying, notice I stopped saying no, ain't no more pain, right? I stopped saying, well, I started saying maybe, the Lord said, okay, there, got your attention. I stopped saying no, the Lord said, hi. Every time I said no, another one came.
Mercy. I would have been like Elizabeth and who else was silent?
I laughed at God, God said, ha ha ha. Yeah, okay, that's what you gotta do, go laugh now. I ain't laughing no more, I'm wild a whole lot. If the Lord said so, said no, good.
Where's the dishwasher?
Or dishwasher. You have any gloves? I'll wash dishes.
Um,
Well, wait, I want you to come back down, sit with the baby first.
And I gotta go by Jerry's on my way home to see him.
She's still, is she still out there or where's she now?
It was Jerry's. Good amount of time.
She's still gone.
Going over. This thing is funeral is Friday, Monday.
Was it coming Monday?
What time? I don't know, did they put it on the thing? Do you do
I
the,
didn't see
do you
that.
do the bulletin? 'Cause I told them 2 weeks ago.
I didn't do it this time.
I don't never do it, I ain't putting anything on there. I don't care, just.
I don't do an app, I just,
No.
screenshot it and that's it.
You know what I'm saying, the thing, the little QR code.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah, I just screen, you can download the
Did you
app,
do
but I don't do that.
Did you do it, King? I don't do it either.
No, Betty probably let me know what you want, or it's gonna be not the next week, I will visit them. For you next week.
Yes, yeah, but it's,
Yeah.
it's,
I may not be.
it's not what you know.
What's you have to continue to do it?
That's, I ain't,
If you download the app, there's an app for it though.
my phone wouldn't do it, but my other phone.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Because Pete even tried to do it on my phone, it wouldn't do it.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm saying, because I wondered if anybody had it, I can see if it's in the book. Well, like,
I gotta bring down some
do it, we might not even know
Yeah,
it.
I can
Maybe.
do it tomorrow. I'll send it over.
I'm sure Betty Glenn will post it.
Mm-hmm, Mary. My other sister died back in Georgia 3 years ago.
Yeah, no, she has a sister in Georgia.
She's got brothers now. Well, Mary, her sister Mary.
And Mary, Mary, I know.
Oh, but the thing, she has brother, what's his name?
Who?
Henry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it.
Oh, she got, it's Henry and I think four, maybe five brothers. I know, yeah. The one that got the bakery, Henry, then another one, Charles, and another one that do barbecue. Yeah, about 4 or
He
5.
does barbecue? Mhm.
She had a brother, I can't think his name, but he don't make barbecue, but he had this big old pit on the back of his truck.
Mhm.
I can't think of his name. And then remember the one made Danielle's cake. That was pretty cake.
Hey, whose cake? Mother's cake?
Danielle,
What cake for Danielle?
when she got married to Arthur.
Oh, I don't even remember the cake. What took
It was a picture on the cake.
I know, it was. I don't remember what it looked like.
I know it's been so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Calvin?
Calvin's not Henry's.
I know Calvin not Henry. I'm saying.
I'm not Henry Arthur's. I hope it's not Henry's.
And he is either.
Calvin's 8 years old.
We ate,
Mhm.
girl.
Mhm. Well, it was 8 years after that.
I know, that's
So
what
they
I
got married, yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow, Calvin made 8.
No, it was 10 years. No, it was probably about 12 years after Arthur that
Right.
Danielle got married. Yeah, to Terrell. Mhm.
Is he still at the airport?
He's doing Social Security too.
Danielle doing Social Security?
Mm-hmm.
They work for Social Security in Richmond?
She's Oakland, he's Richmond, but they working from home right now.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Remember they had the Legionnaires. That's what used to work there.
Yeah, the Legionnaires where? Social Security? When was that?
Oh, a few years ago. That's why Frida stopped working there.
Frida, what's her name?
Frida used to work in Social Security. Her and her mom.
Oh, they didn't go online. Frida?
Frida Evans. Frida been
Yeah.
off work about 20 years now.
No, I didn't know that.
But she used to work at Social Security
Mm.
in Richmond.
Well, it's totally different now. She could have been working from home, but she was still working.
Oh, girl, she been off that job probably about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
She don't do nothing. I should say she don't do nothing. I don't know what she do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lauren's still teaching.
He's still up there too?
Oh,
How's he enjoying technical?
he enjoying tech now. He got all, he do, he got all them white kids.
Oh, he just, the advanced classes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
He
Oh.
been doing that for a long time now.
Mhm. Are there any black children in his class?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly Asian and white, because he do chemistry.
No. Well, I guess so with his, his background as a scientist.
He probably get a couple, but not that many.
I don't know why they don't allow, see, that's what bothers me is that I don't think he should be advanced. Well, he's doing math or he's doing science?
He do
Chemistry.
chemistry.
Yeah, I think if you expose some of these other children to these things who are not as advanced, you'll be surprised how they will flourish though. It's because they haven't been exposed to these things.
That could be true,
It is.
but the thing about it is, well, I'm not saying that they don't do it. They do it, but then you got to bring them back down when they can't comprehend it. I expose my kids to a whole lot of stuff.
Well, isn't that, and with anything, no, they can, I guess the problem, his school is so fast paced that you don't have the time to have that one-on-one or individual.
And that's the problem with most schools.
Yeah.
Every class, they two adults in there.
Right.
So they some of them, they help the kids be still and learn, the other ones to teach them.
Mm-hmm. But be still. I
Just be
mean,
still.
because I was good at science and so on, but I didn't know I was good until there was a challenge, though. Yeah, because I wasn't exposed to those things at home. Had I been exposed to those things at home, I think it would have made a difference.
Yeah, some of the kids pick up on stuff
That's true, they do.
and others don't. But I got this kid the other day, they told me that boy was in advanced. They told me that boy was in linear algebra. I said, no, I don't teach no linear algebra. so I gave him the algebra 1 book to do.
Mm-hmm.
In 4 days, the boy didn't do 2 by 10 problems. It's like, come on now, y'all. So yesterday I took him to the back of the book. I said, well, okay, so this, he didn't get this one. I'm taking him to the back of the book. But he just got to do order operation problems.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, what am I supposed to do with this?
They were just trying to find a place.
I know. I tell him, I'll say, start at the top and read down and see what he's saying. Don't just look at the problems. What is the direction say?
But do you teach special ed or what?
I do. But
Well,
I
that's
teach
what
special ed like you talking about. I don't,
Yeah.
special ed is not what people think it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, like, we do algebra, but we can modify the work so they can get it. Most of my kids are real good though. Like, we doing chemistry starting Monday.
It's just that they understand differently in a sense.
Well, if you modify it and they can get it,
But how do you know how to modify it though, I guess? That's what I'm asking.
don't make it so challenging. Don't make them think that they can't do it. My kids, I got some good kids. Everybody say, well, you got some good kids. I say, I know. Because I'm the one running the show. If I'm running
I'm the boss in this.
I had to put out 2 kids for the first time in about 3 years last week.
You dropped them.
I put them out my class.
Oh, really?
If you don't do what I say, you gotta hit the door. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Go tell the principal I put you out. 'Cause I don't care. Well, I didn't do anything. You're still talking and you're still in the room. So you got to go. And some girl, she gonna be talking. I said, oh, that's okay, just go. I mean, that door swing both ways. What? I guess that door swing both ways. I'm running this little ship up in here. So you want to run something? Run it on the other side of that door. And you see that door is gold. Make sure you know what door you're going out of. And they came back and sat down and been quiet. Next time they came back, they were sitting down there quiet because where now?
Here I am. I'm wondering what happened to you.
She want to wash dishes. Tell me I love the dishes.
I
They'll
know.
leave the dishes.
Say what? Give me some what's
They'll
going
leave.
on.
She wants some gloves to wash dishes.
Yeah.
She said no, no,
I
no.
didn't come over to eat. I came to spend time with you.
Well,
It
we
was
doing
a-
that right now.
It was a blessing that I was able to eat. I'm still hungry.
She want to wash dishes down and let her wash dishes.
I don't want to be a burden. That's what I'm trying
She don't want to be a burden, so let her wash dishes.
And Barbara's gonna be right beside me.
That's right.
Right beside me, okay?
I know, I like washing dishes. I wouldn't wash dishes.
You want to watch it?
So what did she make all of this stuff?
Now that's Corral's. We're not that.
Did you just say Camilla wants some orange juice?
Corral's upstairs. Camila wants some orange juice.
So where's
Corral's the one.
Camilla?
Camila's upstairs lying down.
Is she sick?
Early this
You
morning,
got
it's
to
not
go
there.
because Corral was sick when
So why you telling him now?
God damn it. Gamble was the one who get us some juice again, but that's why.
You what?
It just makes you go up and down, up and down.
What y'all doing for Camila's birthday?
Yeah, boy, no, look at him now, boy.
Well, we're going out of town that week. Well, look at you breaking us.
Y'all going out of town? We got going to Florida?
No, we're going to LA.
What?
This one down to Lego Land.
Oh, Lego.
Oh, that's fun. We went to Lego
Yeah.
Land. I like that. I like Lego Land.
Hey, where I got two for? Oh, you.
You took all these food y'all always said. They sure did not show me they ate it. Cause I'm sure they want me some more noodles.
You can have those.
Ain't no more noodles. Ain't no more.
You never know. Okay, it's too
Those
spicy.
are what I really take.
After all my stuff is served.
I know. Well, they got money. They you know, they rich folks do.
No, we got teenagers, young adults, or babies.
nobody.
As well.
We don't have to after nobody then.
I don't. All you need is my husband.
I want to make some more noodles.
You don't eat after nobody. See, I used to sing that song too. That's it. No, I don't want to waste the
That's mine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, clean the refrigerator, eat it later on.
That's how I used to do it, but they don't eat it later on. I don't want to eat it.
No, you don't.
Half the time I want to eat it.
She don't eat it after her children.
Yes, I do.
I
If
got to eat
they,
it. Stop
if
stay
they
sick.
sick, I ain't gonna eat it.
Stop.
Y'all sick.
She said, stop, Mom.
If they sick, I say y'all on your own.
Well, whatever. That's okay. This one here, Karen. It's good job. This shit you from the nurse and stuff. That's okay.
That's why they're upstairs in quarantine land.
Hey,
All right, no COVID going on upstairs, right?
No, it's just cold.
Oh, yeah, that's what everybody's saying right now. Oh, just a cold. Okay, talking about her son. Oh, just a cold.
you call from my class, you going to the nurse. Call it. But I ain't sick. I don't care. You know it's right. Go to the nurse.
That's it in the career. Up your coffee.
Go to the nurse. Let the nurse say you ain't sick.
Don't bring back the excuse. Stay there for a couple hours. That's the next day, actually.
The nurse say I ain't sick. Tell the nurse, give me a note.
That's fine, Dad. They said go home. They said, you gotta go home. They sent her home. They sent her home.
Really?
Yeah, she had an asthma attack at school.
Oh no.
I didn't know she had asthma.
Oh yeah, she had really bad.
Oh, wow.
They sent her
You
home.
gotta stop eating candy. She can't eat candy. She can't have flour. She can't have potato chips. Asthma you can get rid of, but you can't unless you stop eating certain foods.
They'll have to wear with flour.
Why?
Because you guys didn't want flour from Russia.
We gonna all be well then. Why?
Yeah,
Why are we
get all
getting
this
Russia
stuff
from
from every
Russia?
place in
know?
America?
America can never get nothing
It
like
makes
that.
no sense.
We make flour right here in America.
Thank
We
you.
make wheat. Why do we have to get stuff from other people?
That's okay.
That's what they do. I make this here, ship it there. You make your stuff and ship it here. That's what they do.
We ain't get
One
nothing
just,
from
and then that way, that's how the prices go up on stuff. Keep your stuff over there, you use it.
Feed your own people.
Russia.
You know what they put in that food for us.
And then they don't tell us so they get in a war. Oh, you know, we was getting our gas from oil from Russia. Well, I thought we was getting from the other people.
I know we're already.
Yeah, they kept saying, oh, here now, why was our gas going up then?
I
When
know.
the war in the Middle East going on.
I know. This one from Russia.
That's so funny.
And that Russian devil like, oh, you're on your own, Russia. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, Ukraine, you're on your own, so you decided not to be part of NATO. I said, well,
That's what I would have said to Ukraine too.
I will.
I'm
I was
serious.
saying the same thing too, after what they do to us black folks. I was sympathetic. Now I'm like, oh, you're on your own. I'm like, you can't dog one set of folks and want to help another set.
Thank
That
you.
don't sit right.
Stepping around the world instead of now you helping at home.
Oh no, that don't sit right. Oh, and now how they were doing it, I gotta rethink Ukraine. I'm like, how long for helping? I was like,
Ukraine has some, what do they have? A lot of terrorism stuff coming from over there.
yeah, I'm like, about to sit back and rethink, like,
You know, you got the president over there. What do they call him over there?
Zelensky.
He's an actor, right?
Mhm.
And he's a comedian too, and he's a dancer. He
Who's
was
the
on.
president? Oh, really? I
He was
know.
on. What's that?
But you know who he remind me of? You know,
America Got Talent, but they call it. I guess they call it not Ukraine stuff, but they call it Got Talent and stuff. And just dancing. He was doing it too.
He was what?
He was dancing. He's a dancer as well. Yeah, he was on a talent show. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's a Europe one or whatever though. But just like American Got Talent, that's what he was on. And because I had seen him in a movie before too. I said, that man looks real familiar to me. I said, he's an actor.
You think of the wrong heat.
He better try to do something else and help the people in that Ukraine.
I'm telling you, well, he's been
I
standing firm.
I've been
What they
keeping,
say, he's been standing firm.
I ain't keeping up with Russia because guess what? East don't got much gun powers. They got as much gun powers as people. Why look at these people put up their guns.
They're saying, 3,000 Americans left here and went to fight in Ukraine.
2,000?
3,000 Americans.
Really?
Now, they're Ukrainians just back. We gotta have some
And then
Ukrainians.
there are some from other countries too, but the thing is that if they get captured, they don't have any type of citizenship.
That's
You know, Americans are not gonna come help them out. Americans are not gonna help them out over
For a
there.
while.
Because Americans are at war.
America,
Without-
desensitized.
And that would get America, exactly, that's what will happen.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. I say, fight this war over here against, what is it, racial, violence and so on. Fight that war here, people.
And then they had the nerve that the Oakland police talking about they got a ceasefire in Oakland. I said, and I was talking with about my kids, my students at school, right? Because I was reading it to them. I said, how you think it's gonna work? One said, it's not gonna work because they ain't gonna stop.
Ceasefire.
And all the rest of them don't know how to read. And so I said, I was telling Regina, they need to get a big flag like the rest of them put on there. Ceasefire and go through the city. So because the people ain't
They need to hear it. They need to go with those bullhorns, how they used to come get us, when my parents stuff, when they used to do, I want the blacks to come out and vote stuff and go to the neighborhood. That's what they need over there.
They do. They need to do something because these folks shoot.
First, you gotta find out what the problem is. Why is this happening?
Poverty.
Because
No, it's more than
it's
poverty.
poverty, it's race, it's
It's gangs and
That's what
gangs.
Donna-
That's what it is.
It's
Different type of
gangs.
gangs and what have you.
Regina said you can't be mad with Desi no more.
It's the gang. It's the gang
No.
that's been going on for years.
She said
But they are.
you can't be mad with
Because
Desi Brooks no
older
more.
ones died off, and now
So
the young ones.
She said because whoever got it now they're still
None
shooting.
of them following the protocol. So they nabbed this person, this turf here, this my turf, this turf here. There's so many gangs.
What
around
y'all
there,
got?
that's
You
the
got
thing.
nothing but poverty. That's what
I
I'm saying.
And the other, and everybody laughing at us. Oh, they killed up their own selves. And they back there laughing at us. The other nation look at us. Oh, you want us to come help you kill your own folks.
That's what somebody said. I don't know if it was the people in Russia or these people. It must have been people in Russia. When they first started their fighting, then people over there who they fighting, they said America need to try to take care of their own business. That they got. That's what somebody said
Wait a
that in Russia.
That's what Europe told America when they were doing the, what is it, the competition? And so on. And they told them,
business.
you're talking about, you want to break away from us or something. And, well, how did what's the thing called, 4th of July thing, Independence, whatever.
4th of July.
And so it was the Declaration of Independence, that's what I was trying to say. And they sent it to Europe, right? Actually, it was sent to them before the 4th, they sounded before the 4th of July, but anyway. And so they told him, and another thing before I get that, it was not in the pursuit of happiness. It was in the original, in the pursuit of property. They changed it, property. And you see what's happening today. It's all about property now, too. All about property. Anyway, so they told him, you want to be treated fairly or something, however they phrased it. He said, what are you doing in America? How are you treating your people there? Talking about the slaves and all this and what have you, the Native Americans and what have you. Yeah, so the same thing that Russia's saying. It has not changed.
That's how America said, well, okay, we're minding our business. Y'all on your own. Biden said, I'm not sending my troops over there because
But
it'll be a World War III if America said.
that's right. He knows that.
Doorbell!
If they go, and that's what I think.
Stacey Ray,
I think this whole thing
you
is
sitting there like you got a man here.
I'm not accepting nobody. I'm looking like, okay.
You won't know who it is and you open the door.
We're still on the quarantine.
We love you. And God John with your heart.
Okay.
Donna is for you. You know, guess who I saw yesterday? Guess who was in my school yesterday? Damon. She said he had talked to you.
Oh,
Damon was there.
who's doing there?
Give him the lecture about the fire department, telling your kids to go to Mary College.
For fire.
Damon, he did the, what you call it. All right. Thank you. Somebody giving y'all some Perel.
Excuse me.
Take them with you.
Y'all know about this stuff? I don't.
Now, by the grace of God, pray not, do the Kegels.
Let me see, Stacy.
That helps a lot.
Who's the man across the street? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did a class on that.
Daily pads. You need a class on what?
Strengthening up your Kegels and everything.
Just do some kegels.
That's all
Get
it
you,
is.
if you go
Some of
get
those bowls.
not a ball, you get a tube. It's a tube about this long, yeah, and you have to lay on it.
I didn't know it was over here. And what was it, do what with the tube, Barbara?
You have to lay on the tube
And do what?
and do kegels on it.
On the back or the front? Lay on your back
On
and do
your
it? Yeah, I've seen that done.
No,
You can just do it by just standing.
You can't, but
But it's
when
very
I
hard.
when they taught me years ago, they did it with the tube.
Yeah.
I've been having my tube about 30 years. I still got it. Matter of fact, I had
You
two.
lay on, it's a round thing.
It's about this big around.
Yeah. It's just, and you lay on the back and you roll up and down, something like that.
Oh, kind of like
You do pelvic things like this.
Oh, you just do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
That's what, yeah, they taught us that, so long ago. And I
Well,
and I
now-
still-
Now they have this thing that you put on, I saw it on the news the other day, on the commercial, that you put on and it automatically does it for you.
Oh,
It has
really?
little sensors right here and I don't know, this is battery rating, where you turn on and go.
It's a lot of work.
And it's so many
Exercise.
per minute that it does. I think it's 80 per minute or something like that.
Oh, really?
And it tightens up this area.
Oh, no.
Well, everybody get that. I think because of gravity pulls everything down. If you have children and stuff, it really that's pulls
After you
down
start
faster.
aging,
Mhm.
I want to do my arms.
Oh, I got some exercise for that.
But
Girl, I'll be sitting there. Why are you sending me all this stuff? See if I can find it for you. Hold on.
I just want to get my arms down.
Arms, your back. Oh, the back one is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the back one. You remember I had to do a Sabbath school? Had you go do an exercise in the wall. What Sabbath school? Remember what Sabbath school we used to have? Now I have everybody
We not even
programs and
know
do
each
some
other.
exercise. Older people, you know? Because you sit so long in church. And that bothers your
I
life.
switched so long all day, but never that.
Your circulation. Or you can sit up in the classroom, you don't have to sit.
Oh, no, I have a stand desk. I have a stand desk and a
No, you
sit
do.
desk.
Yeah.
And a
Now you're
wall.
up against the wall and you're doing your push-ups against the wall and
I
stuff.
understand this.
That's what we're doing. And the other thing, the what doing?
I said I have a stand this before, just before I left.
Yeah, I have a stand desk.
And the other thing for your back, as far as you go back, all the way back, and what that does, now your back get wider as you get older and stuff, and that really starts to slim your back down. So
Oh,
you got and for your arm bar, you can do these things here, you can do this here, and so on.
You know you're doing too much. Give me one. Give me one thing to do. You give me time to do this one, do that.
Do push-ups. Do some push-ups.
I don't even want to get on the floor.
You don't, get up against the wall like I showed you. That'll help. That will help. That's the fastest thing for me.
Oh,
Let me show you that.
right now it's just a cup. It's just a thing. It's a cup. It was some nuts they had in the kitchen. Remind me of olden days. They had a bag of nuts in the church kitchen refrigerator.
Let me find my exercise.
So what was the pastor talking about today?
He preached on. What did he preach on, King? No, he
It
preached
did Luke, what was it, Luke? Something
chapter
44.
4, verses 42 to
No,
46.
chapter 2. One of the three.
Yeah. Mhm.
I listen to no church, no one.
You did.
I'm trying to pray now.
No,
Oh, that's not good.
that's the best time to listen to church. Because you listen to stuff you like,
At
you
least sing a song.
start thinking about what you're going through. Just have some
I was sitting there all
noise.
day. I had a song I wanted to sing and I couldn't think of it, so I got up. I didn't even remember.
Oh, Barbara sang herself, girl. She sang today.
And pray down Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, geez, yeah. She turned into the singing prayer person. Peter Keller, the weeping. What was it?
The weeping prophet.
Now she's singing that first.
Yeah, she's a singing prophet.
I say, I'm just glad trouble don't last always.
Jesus,
That's why she's gonna be up there start singing.
oh Jesus,
It's the only one I know. It's a sweet one too.
And she kept singing that song. I said, okay, Barbara, go girl, sing. And she was singing it too. Every time she get up, she gonna sing a song before she preach. I mean, before she pray. And which is good. It adds, no, it actually adds something to the service. It really does. I enjoy it. So, I look forward to what song Barbara gonna sing today.
I wanted to sing. I really wanted to sing. I get to sing. I wanted to sing. Let me see this song I want to sing. I sang last night in rehearsal and folks was walking around like they didn't give me singing. Let me see. This is a good song though. I like this song. Everybody want to sue somebody. You know somebody wants to
That's
sue
what it
somebody.
is. That's the song. Everybody want to sing somebody.
No, I get my news pops up here. Where they want to see somebody. What song?
Oh, that's me writing that.
Watch ye, therefore, you know not the day
Ooh, those are old songs.
when the Lord shall call your soul away.
Remember Sister Carol?
If you,
She made those songs.
labor, striving for the right, you shall wear a golden crown. Who's that?
Yeah, she criticized everybody singing.
She sang that one?
No, she didn't like those songs.
Oh, one is over and over. That's my song, y'all. That's my song. I shall wear a crown. And this is the old.
What church is that? Philadelphia Church, Georgia,
This is the Davis song.
This is Davis singing?
Not the Davis, but that's when, you know, they put together them.
Oh, the one on Hope Sabbath School, that channel? Oh, they can sing.
These are all the gospel. These are all the gospel singers singing.
You watch that sometimes?
I know that's their name.
It's on, you have cable? You have cable on? I have cable, but I don't have hope. It's on regular cable, I think. It's on 368 or 69. The channel's on 368 or 69. Direct TV, the regular channel. It's part of the regular channel that you get. Yeah, Dish. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I see them.
Do they still have 380? They should be on that too. Does the man preach on it? I mean, does the Sabbath school on that channel? Well, that's the channel that's on.
Oh, no, I don't get the whole Sabbath school.
You the whole Sabbath school?
Yeah, that's the song.
Yeah, the Sabbath school.
I want to know.
I hope Sabbath school.
Soon as my feet strike.
Because I think all of those that are used to be in ministerial school, and most of them are ministerial. Marcia, you see that
And go to shop and tell them, "Ma, this is Billy Preston playing, so you know how old this is. Good on the road and shout and tell them, "Ma, soon as I can see Jesus, tell them all about my." It's a nice song, but it ain't true. Shout and tell them, "Ma."
That's the same thing, Barbara.
I don't know why they give it to
That's
me.
the old, what's the name? Oh, not the key word. Oh, the shiny thing, what? No, it isn't.
Oh,
The gate, I mean, that may be for the downstairs, but not for the upstairs.
And trying on the cabinet.
I couldn't get it open.
Maybe I'm down the cabinet downstairs.
I have a cabinet downstairs. Oh, you talking about to the file cabinet?
Oh, come up to the doors. That's what it's hiding now.
You got to hold on doors.
See what is on.
It's locked upstairs. Somebody locked it.
In the,
But somebody knocked that cabinet upstairs.
which cabinet?
Yeah.
The phone cabinet.
Your phone's on the floor, Antonella. Antonella, your phone.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Stepping on it.
Oh, no. I know, and it's all cracked. Yeah.
That's wrong too.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Put it on the table for you. I said, put it on the table.
Now I'm confused.
No, not the file cabinet, the regular cabinet doors upstairs, like the ones downstairs.
Upstairs.
Right, that one is locked. Somebody locked it, yeah. So I had to find out who locked it.
So that's what you were trying to find?
Yeah, I was
Well,
trying
but you didn't try them shiny. What were you looking for?
I was putting the Bibles away.
Oh, that's what you want to put. You did say that.
Yeah.
I never locked them. I never know what locked. You just go
Right,
pull
so
them.
I don't know what happened. Who locked it or why they locked it, so I have to find out. I didn't think they asked Georgia about it today. But yeah, please.
I don't know if I think we had keys for those.
Well, they have lights on them, but you don't recall having one now?
We never needed keys.
Yeah, so I guess maybe
You gotta
somebody.
ask Dorothy.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her about it. Somebody probably was using it and, cause she has extra keys, right?
She should probably have all the keys.
Let's hope so. If not, we're gonna break that lock off.
Who got the keys? Got the power, got the keys. Says you got a piece of big dog, please. This one's for the pro. Look at that, mine. Pro on mine. Just one piece.
Sabbath school was good this morning. Enjoy the interaction. I guess I haven't been there for.
No, which I didn't know.
I don't know what we thought we.
How did man do? How did Jay do?
You wasn't there.
He was there today?
Yeah, we gotta read check on LJ.
Come and see, cause LJ's always there causing a
Well, he wasn't there last Sabbath either for Sabbath school, was he, Parker?
He was.
Was he there for Sabbath school?
You know, if he come, he's gonna be for Sabbath school. If he come, he's gonna be.
But I just thought, well, I came into the
Well, this is
room,
my
I saw
cousin.
him. He wasn't up front when I came in, last Sabbath. Maybe it was over with when I came in too. I need to take the man some juice too.
Oh, girl, let me borrow this skirt to take to Miami.
Yeah, I thought about you.
Where you leaving?
That'll be earlier than later, cause like some tickets going up there.
I know. Well, get your ticket now. That's what you can do. And then for that date, yeah.
So,
All right, cuz.
I might have the earliest Tuesday,
This Tuesday? What is the service?
Sunday.
Oh, really?
Y'all leaving Tuesday?
That's what I said, short notice.
Oh, I gotta get my ticket then.
Go there.
Are you going to?
I am.
Oh, bless your soul.
I'm trying to go anyway.
Oh, okay.
You leaving when?
Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
If you're,
Tuesday.
well, you can leave. Well, the
I
funeral's
can
the
go
third.
later.
Come later.
You
I
can
will,
come in
'cause I
later.
got an IEP I have to do on Tuesday.
You can come in later, like Wednesday, Thursday. The rest of the family.
Are you going, Barbara? I mean, Donna? I mean, Stacy?
I was going, but I have other plans.
I said yes or
no,
no
I'm
question.
not going.
Donna,
No, I'm not going.
some people like to give me compensation.
Conversation, not competition.
No, some people like to give you a I know the word I'm trying to say.
What? Do you?
That word, they want to give you a long dissertation.
I don't want
To a yes or no question.
He with it. I'm a husband with it. He with it.
Good.
Nobody could say
Yes or no.
yes.
That's a yes or no question.
Cameron, just say yes or no.
Cameron, say yes or no. Just say.
Yes or no.
There you go. She just said it. Now I'm like you. This is a yes or no question. Why you got to give me a whole dissertation?
Your husband is coming?
I said, don't worry about it.
Is he a yes or no too?
Somebody go down
She's up they're all going.
there.
From here, you could go with her. Where aren't you going, Stacy?
No, I'm still going.
Tony and my dad are going. And because I already planned a vacation for Camila. I didn't know my Uncle Big was gonna die. And so I already planned to go down later.
Camila is not gonna die.
Is she going, is it this Tuesday or this Sunday?
Her birthday is Wednesday, so
That can always keep us fun, girl.
And so when y'all going?
we're leaving next Friday, the 1st. Because they're still at school. No, they're not on spring
Yes.
break right now.
They are out of school on Friday. There's no
See,
school.
Friday is the last day. So,
Friday, they don't go to school Friday. They should go to open school.
this week she's supposed to be going to school all week long. Well,
Don't she? I thought she go to in the brewer.
yeah.
There's
Are
no
you
school
driving?
Friday.
Am I driving?
It's a little That's what I said you're doing.
Someone's outside making noise.
I hope I didn't mark his driveway too much. I'm not really in the driveway, but it's still close. You, but that's how you talk to Martha.
This Martha?
No, Martha, Texas.
I talk to Martha, I mean, we text every day.
Oh, really?
As a conversation, we didn't talk.
Oh, okay.
Cameron's around, we're not full of
I think about her. I was trying to. I thought I had her number. but
all
you
my
didn't.
friends, when I get on the phone, they might can't get out. So I'm telling them, oh, I have to have some time to talk to Martha.
Ah,
Yeah, at least 2 hours.
Oh, my goodness. I ain't got nobody to talk to, Sean.
Claire Thomas Point. Don't she mind you of that lady just died?
The lady from the State Department.
Yeah, Martha. What's her name? What's her name? That's Claire Thomas, a big old woman. Oh, yeah.
To now.
We're gonna have to go. Let me see if she's at Bob's.
And they trying to get him out there because she cancer.
Was it here? You're trying to go.
Jenny Thomason.
I'm trying to find it.
Yes, looking man, here you go.
He ain't looking on when.
Now he's looking nice. Yeah, look at him.
Because he got tuxedo on.
Nice looking man.
His wife bigger than him. They trying to throw him out because of something she did. Something she did. She did what she wanted to do. Well, my news just comes up. I don't know why. Up there. Now everybody on their phone. Cameron, you better talk because they all on their phone. I don't like being on my phone.
I was looking for something for you.
I'm looking at something, sorry.
We looking for her?
Looking for
I was
something.
looking for something for Barbara.
There you go. Use that as an
This is so funny.
And then she started doing something else. That was, you know, I know what she doing about them exercises
Yeah, I can go through there. Oh, what happened here?
Exercises for what?
for my arms.
Oh, I need some too.
You trying to tie up your arms? I do too.
And then I might want to work Monday because I'm going to Sister Simmons' funeral
Oh,
Is that
Monday?
something enough?
Monday.
I won't be able
Oh, I
to go.
didn't
This is
know.
gonna be
Rolling Hills
surgery.
at 11 o'clock.
Oh, it's gonna be
Oh,
It's a
Graveside.
graveside.
at 11 o'clock?
Anybody could go out these special guests.
Everybody can come.
Monday.
Because she told me to announce it I gave it to Pete to put in the bulletin. Was it in the
I'm
bulletin?
gonna get it announced today.
I'm
though.
willing to-
I gave it to him 2 weeks ago.
But the
So I
pastors
didn't
would
say-
have announced it though today if you told them now.
I told Pete. So
Today?
But people
No, I told
don't
Pete
listen.
when I gave them
No,
the
because I'm thinking
information.
of today though.
No, I figured they would pass because I asked them to pass on the pastor. Because I asked him if the announcements came to him or they go straight to the pastor. So I sent them to him in a big light write-up. Rolling Hills at Queens Corner or someplace.
And
I have it in my phone.
It's on far.
No, it's in somewhere. You know Rolling Hills that way?
Yeah, but I was hoping it was you.
None to my Rolling Hills, but I'm seeing the place where it's gonna be. It's something called the Queen something. I think, do I have it here in my email? I don't know if I have it. I know I have it on my desk at work, but I know it's the 28th. The 28th and 11th at Rolling Hills.
I won't be able to make that.
They can tell you though, once you get to Rolling, where they gonna be? They can say over there. It's Queen something, the area is Queen something, brother. She gonna be buried on top of her husband. He been gone.
How long have I been
That
there?
man been gone a long time.
Why you laughing?
You know, that's why I said, how long you been there?
He been gone a long time.
Yeah, he's been right for a long time.
Well, if I could catch up with you, I'd go with you.
Okay,
I'm
John.
there like have to be running for Tuesday.
I know, because you have a lot to do.
I'm sad I won't be there either.
I miss
I
it.
didn't know.
Yeah, for relatives, what's her name? Well, Chuck has a surgery on Monday, so I can't
That's
do
right.
that.
You gotta be with Uncle Chuck.
I can't be around. So that's gonna be,
Well,
I'm gonna go on a Thursday or Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or Friday.
I'm gonna
what?
go get
The
Elmhurst.
service.
No.
I gotta go get Elmhurst.
Oh, what you call it? Got grief counseling right now.
Yeah.
Teacher Drummond got grief counseling sessions on Facebook
Oh, he does?
right now.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing that's going on right now, because since they've been closed up for 2 years and stuff, they will have to deal with their anxiety and depression and so on. So you make a lot of money being a counselor.
I know I was going to school for that, but I didn't want to spend the money. I wanted it free.
I have a degree in social behavioral science. I guess I can counsel somebody else.
Watch your toes. Watch your toes.
I was just going for the certificate.
For the certificate.
But I don't know. That's what Gina said. You should do that when you retire. I didn't want to spend no money. I want to make it for free.
You wanna do what?
I
You want them to give it to you
didn't
for free? Well, you have, you know, you get credit towards that. I guess they may not be giving anything these days towards anything.
What
They
was
want
it
money.
send an announcement to
They
you?
want money.
Who from the
No, it's who are they sending an email or text?
I was trying to send it like text.
Oh, Carl Hill's doing better.
Oh, that's
His
good.
birthday is tomorrow. He'll be 88.
Oh, praise God. Who is he staying with? His daughter?
Carl Hill's in the hospital.
Oh, he's staying, no, well, I mean, who was he staying with?
Oh, yeah, him and Gabrielle stay together,
Okay, Gabrielle, okay. That's good.
and his little grandson.
Gabrielle's
What is
staying.
They stay right next door to Tawana Turner.
Oh, in the apartment building? The apartment building?
No, they live. She live in the apartment building here. He live on the apartment building on the corner. They live on the apartment building on the corner.
She still live in that apartment that she was in that long time ago?
Not the one by the freeway. No, she know they moved to San Pablo. She's still in that one.
She's over by Dale Nursing Home.
Right.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, San Pablo.
Right.
Oh, Bell is,
Bishop
if you come down
Brookdale.
by the hospital.
Yeah, the hospital, right where the hospital used to be, yeah. She lives over there on the side.
Brooklyn Hospital not there anymore, it's closed down.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right.
They got something else there now.
They have a dialysis place and a, what is it, some type of,
Yeah,
some
they were
emergency
business.
something, I think emergency something, I'm not
I was
sure.
just worried we had
They have a
yeah.
library over there now. I haven't heard about how Sister Ruth's doing.
Then said today.
I got it. What?
No, she
Sister
lives-
Weird.
They're
They
trying to
trying to
make
make some
decisions.
decisions on it.
Making decisions on it.
So that's the
Right,
they said that she must be on life
She
support.
must be on her way out the door. Once
Joseph
she
Sutton,
Well, she may,
Wow.
no, she's been sick for.
She's
well,
been
not
sick for a while.
because we were, it was last Sabbath, my husband and I, we sat there and we were talking with Marcia and her.
Mhm.
No, Marcia was talking to us about her.
Right.
How she don't come downstairs because she afraid.
Yeah,
So she
told
eat
me too.
upstairs, she do everything upstairs. And she even said, call her.
Right.
And I came on
So-
her next thing she in the hospital.
The decision they may be trying to make is to either bring her home or send her to a nursing home.
I know it's in home.
That's what Marcia said they were talking about,
Oh.
perhaps doing that, yeah. And, because she just stays up in the room, she doesn't come out, so she's afraid to come downstairs and stuff.
When she was steady on her feet, I was talking to a friend yesterday, he put up, he got that,
That chair.
he put it up. It cost him about $4,000
Yeah.
to
It's
put up a
expensive.
chair.
They try to get, they just rob senior citizens, I think. Well, actually, they're not trying to rob senior citizens, they're trying to rob the insurance company that they have. That's what it is. Or their family members. To get all this, even those chubs that they have, you know, we walk in chubs and stuff, those things around more, $5,000 or so. It's ridiculous.
You need some help?
Mr. King
sure?
walking?
You sure you need no help?
So y'all have shoes on that.
You don't ask me, just get, start moving, just start moving. You see,
And now I move, but you tell me.
no, you can just let it start moving stuff, but they, people say,
You
you need to exercise, you need help, still sitting there, you need help. Oh, you obey shoes now? That's a switch.
That's a good one for them.
I shall wear a crown. I will mean send me a thing. Dear Nana, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. Was Rosemary at church today?
No, she wasn't there. Remember somebody cooking some food for her?
Right.
I didn't think about it until last night. I don't know what time but the sun said. I said, oh, I was praying. I said, well, I'm going to tell her something I did here. I said, thank you, Lord, she's not at church. I guess if I had cooked, I could have brought it to you. Who is this here? Here's something. It says William Golden, British novelist, playwright, and poet. Here's what he said. I think women are foolish to pretend they are equal to men. They are far superior than always have been. Whatever you give a woman, she will make greater. If you give her sperm, she will give you a baby. If you give her a house, she will give you a home. Yes, she will give you a home. If you give her money, groceries, she will give you a meal. If you give her a smile, she will give you her heart. She multiplies and enlarges whatever is given to her. So if you give her any crap, let's hear it. If you give her any crap, be ready to receive a ton of something else. I don't say what it is. Oh, that's sweet.
I shall wear a golden crown.
So anyway, so praise God.
I was telling Roxanne she's a brave soldier. To stand, what did you say, Jordan? Before the tribunal.
What's the tribunal? The Lord?
Lost breath.
Family.
Oh, y'all was bad on her?
They was mad at her.
For what? What Biggie is on?
Because she failed. They felt. Let me say this. Sean felt that, and Beverly felt the same way, and everybody felt the same way. And I probably felt the same, but I'm those who let it go. I didn't make an issue to say, this is Sunday, this Sunday to me. You know, it's their family, got to do what works for them.
Oh, but let him.
Right. If Sunday works for them, we got to fit in somehow.
Right.
And you know, I got to travel Tuesday just to get in for Sunday. And what
you going on the bus? Tuesday to Sunday down there, walking.
Are you going just to get there earlier or what?
I'm going there what's available.
Okay.
On flights.
What? Okay, which one? Southwest or
Mm-mm.
United?
Mm.
I don't know.
That's United?
Okay.
That's good.
So they feel that should have consulted them as to see when they can come and stuff?
Mhm.
Okay.
So it got back to her.
Mm-hmm.
No demand the board, cause the ticket board told her. It got back to her. I never talk.
I know, it's hard, yeah. We have those things. Oh, praise God. You can't be satisfied all the time. And is she trying to do it right away so she can get through the grieving process of it? Have some closure on this, Roxanne, you think?
What people don't realize with the deaths these days, you have to go with the people at the funeral home. Either they can, and you, if the closest date, or it could be the longest date, because somebody's funeral is not, look, Sister Simmons died almost a month ago. And her thing, they didn't, because it's so many deaths that you have to go along with the people. And then you gotta go along with yourself. I mean, if they're available, because usually don't have funerals on Sunday. I don't know, maybe Florida's different. They don't usually have funerals on Sunday. Very seldom you have a funeral on a Sunday.
If you're going to have a body at a more, it costs you so much money
Just do
per
it.
day
That's
for
the other
that
thing.
body to be there.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's say hypothetically, it costs $300 to $500 or even $600.
George, can we not continue this conversation?
Well, we will keep the family in prayer. Because I
Please.
know it's difficult for everybody. It truly is, you know. Very difficult. And I understand the sister's point of view.
I don't.
I understand.
I do not. You know why? That,
Wait, let me
listen,
finish. I understand Roxanne's point of view.
I'm gonna tell you what I told my husband.
So I'm just
You
saying,
know,
just
talk about
pray.
it, so that's where it starts.
Everybody has
We're gonna leave it alone. Let's leave it alone.
all it says that you weren't there. You were not there when she had to do it with her husband. You weren't there. So.
No, you were with somebody else's problem. You ain't coming to your mother no more? Carl Wilson people.
Girl, I called her today. She hasn't called me back. I don't think she is.
The verse he was asking.
Yeah, I
I said
called.
only now would know. The verse is out to you?
She hasn't talked. I talked to Mercy on Wednesday. Maybe. Yeah, she didn't bring it up though. Yeah, I called her today and she didn't answer, so I left a message for her and stuff and see what she said. But I don't think, I got a sort of an idea that she wasn't once she knew the other money was paid, that she wasn't going to come. And the balance of it was still.
So where are the ashes at?
They sent them to her, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we weren't gonna I think that would have been wrong for us to hold them hostage, you know?
No, they just put them in the mail and sent them to them. I'm just saying,
No,
I didn't know
but
where the ashes were.
Let the what's the name deal with it, the funeral home deal with it. So that's what I'm thinking, she decided not to come once this was done. Because it was gonna cost her money to come here. And which is fine if she didn't, wanna come, something like that. But, and they were having something back there for her, so. And she probably thought, or somebody probably told her, why are you doing this here? Going out there, just for
She
what?
didn't come when she was living.
Just for what reason?
I don't think she ever came. Did anybody ever come from back there? I don't think so. No, I think so because even when Henry was living.
Well, Henry was the father.
though.
I know nobody from back there came, even when Henry was living, is what I'm saying. Because they both came from the same place.
Yeah, but I guess you have to know the person's lifestyle as to, let's get to one to see why they didn't, something like that.
She was totally dependent on her husband.
I know. It's true.
Because he used to share with me and she also shared with me. all three of us were Gemini.
Oh, really?
So when
You
she
so
said
know?
it,
You so know? Oh.
Those twins, Barbara. I don't know what you're getting done.
Oh, Barbara,
Which
so
is
know.
going, which one's going? But go ahead, King, I'm sorry, go ahead.
when she said me, she would say, "Hi, Gemini."
Now, what they got to do with life? That you're a Gemini. What they got to do with life?
No, let him finish.
Oh,
Barbara.
finish.
Oh, I don't know what it has to do with
That
the life.
stuff.
You know, there are people who deem their life around whatever their birthmark or birth sign or birth calling is.
Mhm.
You know, I know of people who believe in this. Was this people who reach your hands?
Tara, phone readers and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Like,
Psychics. That's what I'm saying.
Right. And
What's wrong?
Samuel told Saul to get rid of all of them. You remember that?
Yeah,
What time?
even when King was Saul went.
And Saul kept running, and that was called the witch of Endor.
Yeah, when he went to consult with her. Yeah.
Right, when
It's not
we believed that Samuel had come back, or Samuel had died,
Mm-hmm.
and he went to this witch, and the witch gave him some information. He believed the information
Oh, yeah. It's not bad.
that she gave him was so. But how was it that
I'll
anyhow,
call you right back.
that's another situation
I
because
know. I don't believe in that. That's my friend. He said, "Oh, let's get a reading." What you mean get a reading?
You better read that Bible.
What that got to do with life? That's what I want to know.
see the thing with it is there are folk who believe in that.
Oh, I know. I knew one.
They don't move.
Unless they do,
I'm telling you, they buy the newspapers just for that.
I used to read mine.
Oh, they don't have to buy it now. Come on the phone.
For 2 days, they buy the newspapers for that and the obituary.
I like the obituary better.
I used to read my horoscope every day and so on.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
my
but see,
sister, before she died,
Mhm.
she was heavy into the horoscope.
mhm.
You know, as a matter of fact, she at one point had told me, she said, "You are a highly spiritual person." Talking with me.
Mhm.
She said there are folk who would not be able to do a lot of things foolishly spiritually
Mhm.
around you because you're a highly spiritual person. There's a lady who used to walk around and she put a glass of water over her door.
Mhm. Why she do that? How did she get it over? Oh, why open it?
Because there's a lot of beliefs and so on.
Oh, I know.
And a lot of this stuff comes from the islands,
Be at the house?
the Caribbean and Jamaica and so on, because this was part of their ancestry, their African ancestry and stuff, but they used to do things like that. But the horoscope, I think that's something that the white folks made up themselves. I think they did that. But here's the thing, people, when they're down and feeling low, this is what they use for encouragement.
But
They feel that it needs a type of encouragement.
so, but the whole question, what does it have to do with life?
Mhm.
Life is a belief system.
That's true.
So you believe in that?
So
or
you
something?
find, and that's what I'm
You
saying,
believe
you find
anything?
something.
That's why people get all hung up in stuff that they don't really know about.
This is a life is a belief system.
Back when over again.
That they're looking for something.
Back when.
They're looking for something to
That
hold
was 34 times back window.
Yeah, they are looking for something to believe in, something to give them a reason to get out of bed in the morning. That's why they need the horse, read the horse.
Well, let me read mine and see what they say. And I like reading it. I don't read it because you know what? I'm gonna go and do what I'm gonna do anyway.
You know what?
But see, in
Because
reading,
mine said I was supposed to marry this man, and guess what?
did you marry him?
Did you marry the man?
No. So they
Wait,
were,
mine says what being
when I didn't read
millionaire.
it, he was reading to me.
What?
I didn't read it, he was reading to me.
I was
Oh,
able,
really?
you talking about, this particular man, you talking about, so you read the horoscope and you was supposed to marry this man?
Marry him.
I was his best choice for a wife, but that's.
Is that wait a minute, is that a
That's
palm
what it
reading
said.
or is that a horoscope reading? That's not that one. You did let that man read your palm, huh?
Oh, no, nobody reads my palm.
Is this Terrell or whatever?
Whatever, yeah, that
Well,
was.
see, that's the thing now. You know the stuff is not real. Okay,
I
a
try
lot
to
of
tell
people
them,
don't
but
know
they
that though. You're right, there are a lot of belief systems in this world.
Exactly.
And that's what gets us caught up in, is different things. Why do you think you have all these gangs and stuff?
Yeah.
They believe that they're family, they're gonna protect them and what have you.
Why
What
would you
happened?
just live day by day?
Mr. T wore millions of dollars worth of gold
Did this stuff be stolen?
around him. You know why? Because of his belief system.
What do you believe?
That all that gold would protect him.
In a sense, it would.
Get shot.
The
They
fool.
get shot. They don't get
That's what I'm
shot.
saying. You stab, you can't cut him because all this stuff is protecting his heart. But I mean, I don't know the rest of the story because I didn't know
But
that.
Indians
Mhm.
believe the wearing of these things,
Calvinists and so on.
it's for the gods.
Right.
To protect them. You can never forget on the same news
That's true.
in Fremont, the choker rod.
The choking rod. The choking rod.
Or the thieves grabbed the chains off their necks and ran with it. They were doing that.
They were. They used to do it a lot. They don't do as much as before. That's how I heard
You
it.
know what the
All right,
woman
then.
told the doctor, the newsman?
That
She
she had
said,
No, yeah.
a neck got messed up because they tried to grab it. My head wouldn't come off.
she said,
Hold on.
that's was their protection. And she feels unprotected now because they stole her protection.
And what's that? A belief system. It's still a belief system. It
And
is,
this is, and you know, we know that these
I
ancient
told them
civilizations,
Yeah.
Indians one,
Mhm.
they were wearing these jewels and stuff
before.
way before Western nations pick it up and run with it.
But
They were wearing rings in their nose.
Yo, coming back.
They
It
were
was
wearing
not-
all these earrings down the ears, because I saw it in Guyana.
It was not made of the poisonous material
They know.
that
I'm
is
just
being
saying,
made
so
of with
I got
today.
But listen, can I finish what you were saying, please? And, but back in Guyana, because I knew from the, you see the old Indian women, every place in the East had an earring. And they had a ring in their nose.
Y'all shooting here.
And it was,
Yep, time to go. Go back that way.
because if we try to give my grandmother a 6 for a 9 or try to trick her into anything, you know what she used to say? Do y'all see me with a ring in my nose? And it meant the people who were ringing, the women who wore rings in their nose, they were illiterate and they were not, well, illiterate means not
So just they was
educated.
backwards.
Right, they weren't educated.
Yeah, they
No,
weren't
literally.
sophisticated or what have you.
They had.
Look where sophistication has gotten us.
So,
So now people run up
One,
and,
two.
you know, the more educated Indians, the ones who went to school,
They don't wear all
no, they didn't have all these earrings around the
And you
ears.
know
They
why?
didn't have a ring in their nose.
Because they learned to play the game. They learned to work within the system, Donna. Not that they didn't believe those things would happen. They realized that white America, corporate America, whatever, or even scholastical America, whatever, that with those things, you were seen that way of not being sophisticated. And so they turned.
But that, you know what, Donna, that thing goes way back. Remember when they had to take the rings off in the Bible, the rings out of their nose. And the
Right,
rings
way
out of
back
their-
then.
So it's not it's a culture, but it came from way back in the day when.
Well, here's my thing. With the Bible, it talks about the prodigal son father giving him a ring. Okay,
Who's that?
and the prodigal son father, giving him a ring, signet ring, or whatever. And then I think it's someplace else in the Bible too where it talks about
You put a ring on his finger.
put a ring on his finger. Yeah, but wasn't something else exchanged in the Bible before? Some type of ring or something? It wasn't just slaves who wore rings. And I think this.
No, this I'm talking about the children of Israel. When
Yes, I'm
God
talking about-
wanted to-
yeah.
That's in the Old
Right,
Testament.
yeah.
He told
So,
them to take
so
off their
what-
rings,
he told
out
them
of
to
your
take
nose, and out of your ears, and off your neck.
Rings.
but that's when they were what? Because they were, excuse me, King.
Because they became heathens, found after other cultures.
But didn't they have rings before? I mean, didn't they have it before the?
You know
other
what got
cultures,
them,
though?
I think what really got
Yeah, I
them,
think
not
that's-
to cut you off. What got them was when they came out of Egypt, God told them to get all that stuff from them Egyptians and bring them.
Right, yeah, exactly.
But he didn't say where.
That's what I'm saying. It was probably supposed to be for trade.
Right.
something, but
It
no,
was
they
the
thought-
value of that. They were
Okay.
there to
Then
they
don't you
know there's
think
something about
that
that
needed to
jewelry.
be said? It should have been stated?
No,
You
but
know?
Don't put them
But
on.
exactly,
It
no, you
wasn't
come
clear.
out, you come out of
Yeah.
oppression, poverty and stuff, and you see all these other things prosper with these things and what have you. And you know you can sell these things or wear these. Now, I'm no longer oppressed. So you put on that stuff because you don't know any different than that.
Well, just
So it's
no, they
like-
knew different.
But did they know?
They knew different
Did
by
they?
virtue when they were over in slavery. When them, what was it, 8 people went to Egypt and 6 million came out, they knew, because Jacob knew what God had said. Jacob had to have his name changed, so he knew what God had said. That's why it says, tell your children of this generation to know me, this generation and this generation. But like you say, they came out of Egypt, and he said, when you come out, he knew the people over there. He said, some heathens over there. When you get over there, don't act like them.
right. Don't
Do what they do.
Don't even do the practices that you left.
But
in
they-
Egypt.
That's what
So
he
that you
told them.
left Egypt with. Okay.
What
Right. He said, don't do.
he told them.
Well, they didn't practice. They
Right?
weren't wearing jewelry in Egypt, so they weren't when they came out.
From the Egyptians, because the slaves were poor and they had no income. So he said, take these things from these people.
So
You have some air of money in which to trade.
But did he say that though?
Right.
He did.
Oh, did we,
They weren't supposed to go in and start wearing them.
he told
Where's
them
the
to
Bible?
go gather up
It's
the
Get
gold.
gold from the
Right, gather all
Egyptians.
that stuff.
Gather the gold and the silver.
Right, yeah.
From-
But did he say sell it though? I guess.
No, he
the
didn't
point
say
is
sell
sell
it.
it.
No, they didn't give him an
He said,
opportunity to say. God,
Well, he didn't give him opportunity.
just like God deals with us today.
God takes our
God deals with us today. He set trials for us. You know why he set trials before us? Does anybody know why he really set trials before us?
Tell us.
To test our faith.
Well, that too, but to draw us closer to him.
That prepare us. Yeah.
He wants us to, everything that we go through, he says, draw closer to me. But no, I'm going to run over here and take care of this. I'm going to go over there. When he says, I've got you.
Well, I hear you. But I think the argument to that
The
could be
thing
this
about it
here.
is, that'll cut you off. The thing about it is, he knew that they were going to mess up. That's why.
But he wasn't stopping it before they messed up. That's the
That's
thing.
why he told Moses and he told Joshua, send these guys into the land that I have prepared for you.
Mhm.
So he sent, Joshua got 12 of them to go and spy in the land.
Can I say, Joyce, can I say something? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Can I say something for you about
No, you got
No, this is what I'm telling you.
No.
This is a story. Guess what
Can
happened?
you hold this
Guess what?
story?
Yeah, you gotta hold yours, Barbara. Can I help mine? You hold yours.
I'm
No,
saying, the Israelites had a hankering for Egypt,
Right.
even though they were there as slaves. You see, when they had no food with us, we miss the flesh pots of Egypt.
Right,
We
they
miss
miss
the
leeks and onions.
the leeks.
And the leeks and the onions.
So with that, then the mist, all of their son had, even though they were in slavery, they said that was better.
Right.
They mixed on the back and all of that. It
And
was
the-
better than the
and the smelly
wilderness
stuff
and
on our
God was
breath.
leading them.
Well, I think one of the
So
things,
they had a hankering like when I was.
this may have been an argument for all this, I don't know if it's true or not, though. I mean, just my thought on it. I think that God would have taken it with all the gold and
Yes.
silverware and stuff, whatever, until they made that calf. When they made a god.
Yep.
That changed
That changed
everything right there. When they did that. Back to the left of you, of yours. That changed everything because it showed not only did they have a hankering, as you say, from Egypt, then they're gonna have a hankering for their gods that they never worshipped before.
The God of Egypt.
Yeah, they never worshipped those gods before. Here they are worshiping a god. That's
The
crazy.
problem
A
came
holy god.
when the problem came with who is this Joseph, a new sheriff in town? We don't know nothing about no Joseph. I like that. Remember,
Yeah,
Joseph,
when
and he said,
Joseph came.
who is this Joseph? They knew not Joseph.
There came a Pharaoh that
They-
knew not Joseph.
Right.
The thing about it is, the Pharaoh did not know Joseph, but other people knew Joseph.
And guess what? They was scared to tell Pharaoh that Joseph was
Exactly.
number one
They
man.
were afraid of Pharaoh because of who Pharaoh was and who Pharaoh represented.
You know, I find that very interesting because their way of chronologically history was to write on the wall.
Yeah.
So Joseph was written on the wall. They had to have erased that part from that then.
No, but see,
They
the thing,
knew of
When they said who was
Joseph,
right, but see,
but Pharaoh being who Pharaoh was, he and who he represented, these folk,
didn't want to know anybody who wasn't of them, basically.
It took-
That's it.
it took how many years?
400
For,
years.
no, that's not yet. For the baker and the
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, was it 2 years or something?
2 years.
No.
How many years was it?
What? When he get the dream?
I think it was about
It
10.
was 2 years.
It was 6 years.
Oh, they said 2 years. Before he
Before
the man said, I know somebody can bring your dream to
Right,
pass.
yeah.
I mean,
I thought it was
they
2.
did not know.
Was it 6 whole years?
They
It
knew,
was somewhere within 2 or
I
6
thought it was
months.
2.
How
but
many
then
years?
why did they not approach Pharaoh prior to the time that they did?
Because the man was
Yeah,
happy to be free.
He forgot
He
all
wasn't
about
thinking about
Joseph.
Joseph, yeah.
Shoot. You think that they forgot about Joseph? They didn't forget nothing about Joseph. They were afraid of Pharaoh.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying. I'm free, okay? And, could he have approached Pharaoh and told him in prayer?
Yeah, he
Did he
did.
have the,
Oh, he did?
no, at that point he did when God allowed him prior to that though. Did he have an opportunity to tell
Oh, yeah,
Pharaoh
I
anything?
was pretty sure.
He
Because
forgot.
when the baker died,
Mhm.
he had an opportunity to again go before Pharaoh, as he did when he did at the time when he went before Pharaoh. I said, man, there's a man here in your prison system. He's a heavy brother. This is what he said.
He can tell you your
He
dream.
told that guy that he's going to die, and the guy died. He told me that I am going to come before you, and I'm going to be reinstated in my position, and I'm reinstated.
It was 2 years, King. I know it was 2 years. 2 years. It was 2 years because Joseph just kept saying, yeah, because I read that. It said,
Okay.
we know Joseph was in prison at least 2 years
That's
before.
what I was thinking too.
Chapter
yeah.
40 tells us about the servant of the king, who's Joseph, dreams Joseph.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's still a long time.
I mean, they just did.
And he let him go free. He should have been. He said, when you get out, tell him about me.
See?
2 years a long time.
And he did.
No, he did.
So now that he comes before Pharaoh, he tells Pharaoh, there's a brother in your prison system who can do this. He told his brother this. He told me this. And so now these are the facts. Weigh the brother, check the brother out, and see what the brother would say. Now Pharaoh at that point
Yeah, 2 4 years.
could have cut his head off. Pharaoh could have said, well, you know this man was in my prison system all this time, and you said nothing?
Well, he couldn't say it until the Pharaoh couldn't remember what he dreamt.
Oh, you knew this man was in my prison system all this time, and you said nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you
And
could say that.
then again, like with Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar had his dream, and it was customary that these guys will make up dreams and answers.
Once he
So,
told her the dream.
I mean, so the dream and the answer. You remember Nebuchadnezzar told him? He said, man,
Oh, you gotta tell me what I
I know
dreamt.
you guys.
Tell me what I dreamt.
I thought that was very ingenious.
You tell me what I dreamt. Don't tell me. He said, because he kept saying, tell us the
Always
dream. Tell us the dream, we'll tell you what it was. No, you tell me what I dreamt.
You gonna tell me what I want to hear. That's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you the dream.
It was customary for these guys to be doing those kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why this brother was scared of Pharaoh. That he didn't want to go before Pharaoh and say anything, even when Pharaoh came up and said, look, I had a dream.
Didn't the Bible say he forgot though?
You forgot Joseph.
Yeah,
But then he did tell him, the butler did tell the king about his dream after the king had a dream he couldn't get interpreted.
Right, exactly.
He said, there's a man who
But-
told
but
me
the- but the-
that I would be restored.
Right, the cupbearer
Yeah.
forgot about Joseph though. So
That's what I'm saying. I call him
I guess
the
I
butler.
don't think he was afraid. I think he forgot.
No, he didn't forget.
No.
He went on out there, he was free, like you
That's
said.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm free.
that's it's out of my mind. That's
Right.
forgetting.
I don't know how I got back, but I'm
That's
back. and That's
right.
all I want
You
to
know,
know.
the other man got his brain picked, but I'm out of here. You know, so that's all he was focusing on. I think. But I hear your point though. That makes a lot of sense
It's
too.
sad.
But Pharaoh said there's too many of them heathens over there. He said there's too many of them Hebrews.
He looked over.
He
Or somebody
said,
looked over
oh, it's so
them,
many of them, they'll take over me. They'll take over my
They
kingdom.
were flourishing.
That's not
That's what it was. The grass looked greener.
That's what Pharaoh
he
said.
was told
People,
that.
yeah, right. Not Pharaoh. Somebody else told him. You're right.
They
One of the
just-
Hey, they dropped the dime
In his ear.
ear.
That's
And he
right.
said, that may kind of look like they got a lot of them over there.
600,000.
And you know why they were scared? Because they had put them in bondage so long, they gonna rise up after a while because they knew they were wrong.
Yeah, but you know, when they say,
But does that sound like Ukraine to you guys?
I want to say that. That's why I want to say that.
look at that, there came a Pharaoh that did not
That know
know.
this
I
Joseph.
mean, how could you not know Joseph, this man who saved your kingdom?
And
Well, let me ask you this.
everybody couldn't have
How many-
died. Everybody couldn't have died off.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
You know why? Because it was not passed down from generation to generation.
No, we're talking about the people in Pharaoh's kingdom.
That's what I'm
He
talking
saved
about.
them.
They did not pass it down in his kingdom, where it was the people may have known about it, but Pharaoh didn't care.
Madam,
Yes, go ahead.
Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom
No, no.
was the same thing. Nothing was passed down.
Mm-hmm.
The difference in Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom was Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That was the difference between the two. Was those four and Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph being standing up and saying, hey, Pharaoh, this is what the gig is. What you saw was this, and this is what's going to happen. Nebi, what you saw was this, and this is what's going to happen. All of the wise men, Nebuchadnezzar said, I'm going to kill you all.
If y'all came.
Because I know y'all are just setting me up.
Because they kept saying, well, tell us, King, what the dream was.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not this time, y'all.
See, but here's Pharaoh now with Joseph. Up came a Pharaoh that did not know Joseph.
How did they not know?
That's the point.
That's what I'm saying. How could they not
How
know?
could you not know Joseph?
And he was the one who helped save.
When Joseph, I mean, Joseph said,
Well, here's the
you
thing.
will have 7 years of lean
Yeah.
and 7 years of want.
and seeing all the people coming to get meals from him.
Well, they did
From
not
all over the
live
country.
at the palace.
All over the country, because everybody else is in his family. So
How many
you-
years have passed? 400 years?
No,
No, it was down in there for 100 years.
they were in slavery for 400.
Yeah, okay, so how many years
Because
have passed since,
Joseph went off the scene,
they had
and then
been
Moses
put
came
there
on.
in Goshen?
They
Huh?
were in
How many
Goshen.
years were between Joseph ruling and
400
they were?
years, they were in slavery in 400 years in Goshen.
Right, but I'm talking about prior to Joseph dying, okay, because they didn't come live at the palace, okay?
No, prior to that, they didn't even go to Egypt.
No,
Joseph
never
went
that long.
first.
Right, no, I know that, no, I'm speaking of after they all came to Egypt and they went to live in
You
Goshen.
talking with
It was only 8 of them.
and his family.
No, the whole,
No,
all
no,
these
no.
years, 400 years they were in slavery, how many years had they been in Egypt totally? That's what I'm
And
trying to find out.
Joseph and his father
Mhm.
and his brothers and their family
Mhm.
came to
I
Goshen
think it was 12.
and they
12?
lived in Goshen.
Right, we got
And
that,
God multiplied
Right.
them
right,
in Goshen.
so I'm just
They
trying,
were in Goshen
Mhm.
for 4
All together.
altogether
Yeah.
400 years, they were in
Right.
slavery for 400 years,
Yes.
but they weren't in slavery all prior to that.
Oh,
that's
so
what I'm
she's
saying.
saying when
Yeah, that's what I'm
Jacob
saying.
came down with
Between
his
the
family.
time, yeah, between the time. When they started multiplying, they weren't in prison, I mean, was in,
No, because when
slavery.
they start multiplying,
Mhm.
you know,
That's not in scripture now.
every
Yeah, I don't
time,
think it is either.
every
I'm
time
just
you
trying,
do
well, it's in
something-
But I
history,
see-
that's what I'm trying to say.
But I
It's in
think the
history.
Bible says they were in Egypt for 400 years. So
Yes.
it's so
Yes,
whatever.
every
Yeah.
time you do something, there's somebody watching to drop a dime on you.
Mhm.
Regardless of what, good, bad, or indifferent, there's somebody watching.
Well, I guess I'm trying to say that Goshen was a settlement of Egypt, okay? And
Right.
so they were an entity to their own, basically, Goshen was, where they weren't dependent on Egypt to take care of them, they were taking care of
No,
themselves.
they were.
No.
No, when they went, they were because they.
No, and I know that, but I'm speaking of after this here. When they started multiplying, or after, let's say after Joseph died, put it that way.
Mhm.
Okay, they were independent of Egypt in a sense. They were still part of Egypt, but they were outside of the citizens of Egypt because they had their own land and what have you.
Well, no, the land was given to them by Pharaoh.
You know, whether it was given out, they
But
still
that-
had their own land, is what
That
I'm
is
saying.
See, like I just said,
But they may not be making their own
good,
crops.
bad, or indifferent, there's somebody watching to drop a dime on you.
They had to be
This
making their
is
own
what-
crop because they said
this
they was.
is
After a while, because when
Yeah,
they went
after
down
a
there, there
while.
was a
I mean,
famine.
yeah, because
Right, yeah, so that's why it's how many years in between that somebody just said, look over there, oh, look, the grass is greener over there.
No, they had the fertile land. Pharaoh gave it to them as Joseph
Right.
his
I understand
first
that,
man.
but
So
what I'm
they
saying
had
is
the
that-
best land.
It wasn't the land that made them jealous. It was the spirit of whoever saw this here, the enemy used.
No, it was a multiplication of the people.
both
But no, not in the beginning where it was not.
But they
It was
didn't have
not.
any beef with them until after the new Pharaoh came,
Exactly my
and
point.
they had multiplied.
But it wasn't Pharaoh who looked over there. It was somebody, one of his workers or whatever who looked over there.
Pharaoh too.
Pharaoh agreed
No,
to, yes, they are doing this here.
Whatever man, Potiphar, whatever man.
No. You
Potiphar was off
way
the
back.
scene by then.
Pharaoh have to agree.
Well, I agree. That I agree with. He had to agree with it. But you know, his councilmen, whatever they were called, you know, they come whisper in his ear and stuff and tell him something. And then he said, okay, yeah, I can see that. Okay? Because Pharaoh didn't just think for, the Pharaohs did not just think for themselves. They made decisions based upon those around them, what they were telling them and so on. So what I'm saying, this person who looked over there and saw them, that the grass was green, they were doing better. So we have to go to history to find out exactly, you know, because the Bible, it wasn't important for the Bible to tell us that. My point is that they were there for a long time. Then all of a sudden, and see, God is in this too. The Israelites had become too comfortable in a foreign land. Okay, you think about it. They had become too comfortable there. They were flourishing and everything.
But they weren't that comfortable. That's the thing.
But they were, Barbara,
No, they
before this,
weren't because
before
they
this
were
happened.
slaves. They
No,
just
before
happened
they became slaves, though. They weren't slaves.
when
Y'all
they
are
looked
talking
over
about
Two
there.
different
and
things. Yeah, I'm talking about prior to them looking over and seeing this here. They were too comfortable then.
But they was by the time they looked over to see that they had multiplied, they were in slavery.
Yeah, look at this.
They were in
Wait a
slavery.
minute.
Yes, they were in slavery.
Russia.
That is why they got upset, and that's why when Moses saw the man had to kill him, they were in slavery then.
Yeah, well, he killed,
So,
but no, I'm talking
I'm
prior,
saying,
but prior to
Prior to
Moses,
that, they were still dependent on Egypt.
prior to Moses being born, I'm talking about they were
Russia.
flourishing, Barbara.
Russia and the Ukraine. Russia looked at the Ukraine.
That's what I'm saying.
years
Let me
and
tell you,
said,
get
hey,
this.
I want what you got.
Mhm.
The Ukrainians said, no, you can't get it. And Russia said,
From what I understand, they used to have it.
Russia
And
said,
they-
Right, used to be
went
a
out.
part of Russia, Ukraine.
Goshen used to be a
Part of Egypt.
I mean, exactly.
Exactly, same thing.
So Russia said, hey, you're not going to give it,
Mhm.
I'm going to take it. And so what's happening now, it happened.
Parallels to what happened then.
Okay, so Pharaoh's eavesdroppers said, look, if you don't do something about these people, they are going to overtake us,
And that was prior to them being enslaved.
and we are going to be their slaves. So we had better make them our slaves.
And the only difference in Ukraine and Goshen is that, I tell you, they have become too comfortable at thinking there was peace. Thinking there was peace. They didn't even learn how to fight. At least Jacob had taught his kids how to fight and stuff, but they didn't know how to do anything there. That's crazy.
That's true, and, like Russia, selling, and Russia gave the Ukrainians their weapons. Egypt used to make the weapons for Joseph and his family. Their swords, their spears, their arrows.
Cameron, go to your bed. Hey,
Cameron can't go to bed, he's going to sleep.
They're gonna go in a few minutes anyway.
Now he's sleeping well.
Just leave them. Just
Well,
leave
we can't let peace.
He's sleeping good.
them. Leave them.
No. Oh, you gotta go babysit. Okay, all right. But go ahead, Kim, finish the part.
And so they didn't have no weaponry in Egypt. How do you think the Greeks got into the amphitheaters out of Rome? Because all of that was handed down. And so, like the Romans made weapons for the barbarians, because the barbarians didn't have no weapons of their own. The Romans made, the barbarians took the Romans' weapons that they fought against and killed, and turned those weapons against them. Russia is doing the same thing today.
Ukraine, so praise God.
So Russia takes, everything that the Ukrainians have.
They're gonna do the same thing with America. Well, America hasn't sent any there. Who sent?
America
Who said?
is giving. America is
Because they are
giving
giving them those
trillions of dollars to the Ukrainians. Russia is saying, look, if you don't stop doing what you're doing, I'm going to open the floodgates with a nuclear war. America, with the UK, says, if you do that, we will have.
And then the world's going to explode.
If you do that.
But you know what? Who
And
was
the white
that?
says, let me make my final statement. And the white says, Jesus is going to come in the midst
Of all of that?
of a conflict.
No.
So
Well, you catch
there's
me in
going to
Florida.
be,
Huh?
You might catch me in Florida.
Could have came 2020 when Black Lives Matter.
COVID came around, you know.
But anyway, I understand. But let me tell you, these companies, who is that? Is it Pepsi? Oh yeah, you know how they asked them not to send products and stuff, to sanction them, not to send products to Russia and what have you. Well, during World War II, Pepsi and Coca-Cola used to send sodas over there to the Germans and so on. You know, they still was making money. They didn't care.
Oh, yeah.
You think these companies care now either?
Oh, yeah.
They say, yeah, we're gonna stop doing it. They're gonna send stuff over there to them too. But Pepsi did say that they could not send the milk and the diapers and stuff over there to them. They sent more than that, trust me. This was the other day they said that. No, this war is going on right now. Pepsi said, World War II they were doing that. Sending stuff over there, but now Pepsi said they still want to send the diapers and the milk. They can't, to Russia and so on. They can't sanction them. That
How they get in there?
Russia
With them
or
fighting.
Ukraine?
No, Russia.
Russia.
To Russia. We're not sanctioning Ukraine, we're sanctioning Russia. See, this thing is all about power and money. It really is. And now we're seeing exactly how this world order thing works, how one hand washes the other, which we really didn't, we sort of thought that. Now we're seeing it. How you say the flour and stuff, the grains and so on. We've got grains, right? Why are our farmers suffering over here? It makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Capitalist.
It's
Capitalism for sure.
amazing because I remember teaching this years ago. I remember talking about what Biden is saying now.
Oh yeah, about the one world order.
I mean,
They said that.
the
Did you hear him
stupid
say it?
tapes right here.
I didn't hear him say it. No,
They said
that's what
that-
the president said. But what's the name? Who was that guy on TV? He's been talking about this for the longest now, the one world order. What is his name? I can't think of his name. He is
It's
a
like a Bush. Bush said something like
Not Bush.
He did.
This guy who was a Catholic and became a Seventh Adventist.
Well, no, this guy is. He's a Jewish guy. I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
He's talking about,
he was
what is his
a
name? He and his wife did a
Bosch.
program together.
Stephen Bosch.
No, not him. That's
Okay, but
He's
he
a
was.
Russian.
Wait, we gotta go. I gotta take David home. Otherwise, I'll.
Katie got to work.
All right.
Yeah.
God bless. It was a wonderful time, Donna. Thank you, praise God. Lord, keep lifting you up and the family.
Yeah, please do.
And all manners, okay?
All right.
He woke now.
Maybe.
woke now.
Maybe. Simple toast that,
It's okay.
All right, so
you're up now, huh?
He woke now.
All it took me forever to step on your toes, huh? And falling over you.
It's okay.
You have to make us hold
Mama
on.
went down over car. Can you look over in the thing?
Huh?
Can you pull up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm full of car.
Who?
You. Just get in and drive it. But I know I'm not in a driveway, but I'm so
Not him,
close.
but the tail hanging
I know, Stacy, go move the car. Don't wreck it, please.
It's a rental,
I'm giving you permission to do it. This girl looked like something.
Like something?
No, the girl's daughter, the judge's daughter. She looked like that girl used to play on Different Worlds. Don't she?
Lisa Bonet.
Oh,
I thought that was her too.
I thought that was
man.
her. That's her daughter. She married to a white man.
I'm looking for the next day.
I think that's her.
Wow. I
That
didn't
might
know.
be. I don't
I
know.
didn't know her husband was
That man
white.
look like he black to me. He's white.
I ain't never seen a woman's husband.
Yeah, he's the doctor. This might be him behind her. Because the other daughter looks more like
The
her.
door's open. You left the gate open. You left the gate open.
Oh, come
She got two daughters. She got two daughters. I don't know. They was young.
But your name sound real ghetto, Katanji.
Girl, but I say, but know what I said, Donna? Give her the job, because Condoleezza. Condoleezza sounded ghetto. Give her Condoleezza.
I was like, but just get those nerves.
Some of the time, but this is straight up.
No, we just got used to Condoleezza. But when they were saying Condoleezza, ooh, man, somebody that.
But that
Katanji.
You got a key to
Katanji,
go with the motor vehicle?
Huh?
You got a key to move the vehicle?
Yeah,
They're
right
still
here.
sitting there. That's why I was little.
Oh, they ain't moved yet.
that
Katanji Brown. And then she was Katanji Brown. She might be Regina and them cousins. Gee, that might be your cousin.
That Katanji got to go.
But that baby got that
But
girl.
your father white.
Who father white? Katanji's father white?
It wasn't her father and mother was there at the hearings?
Yeah, they were there. They said they were there.
Oh,
I
they were
never
there.
saw them. I didn't see him. I just looked at the daughter since they said that picture I just showed you is blowed up everywhere. The daughter's looking like, wow, I can do anything. Her mom can do that. That's all they've been saying about how the daughter looked at her mom. It was wonderful. And she did look like she was like, oh, really proud of my mom. But I don't know.
The
I don't
answer
know.
they giving her, them.
But that girl know how to. I bet she knew how to answer them. You ever hear what she was talking? That woman is tough. She was good.
Well, it's not a dummy. And you know, one thing I like about Biden,
Mhm.
he looked for the best and brightest
That's true.
African Americans
Right.
and Christian women.
Right.
He wanna pick up no dummy and put them nowhere. He
Right.
found well educated,
And this one is
seasoned black
educated.
women.
Made me feel
other,
good.
and other minorities. Well, he didn't full up nothing with a whole set of white old men.
Oh, right, right.
Because that's the norm, is white old men.
Yeah. And they stuck them folks in there so fast. Because when that last man, her daddy named Johnny Brown, they didn't give.
He's a clown.
No, I hope it ain't the Johnny Brown that just
He's a
died.
clown.
Huh?
He's a clown.
No, that Johnny Brown just died, the one that
He's
was
a
on Good Time.
clown.
But I don't think that's her dad.
The one that was on Good Time, the man died?
Uh-huh.
The old man that was
The one that was the janitor. The fat man.
oh, the fat boy,
Uh-huh.
died?
He died the other day.
Oh.
You know the song?
Johnny Brown.
He's a clown.
But no, I'm trying to see who this woman, I don't think that's the one though. Her mama named Ellery Brown. That's Katanya. I'm talking about Katanya. Not that Johnny Brown clown. I'm talking about. I want to see her parents, but they ain't showing them.
What was those parents for?
I did, but they ain't showing. They look who they showed. Some white people. I'm sure them ain't her parents. That's Kirky Goldie, huh? But that girl so sharp. I said, go ahead. I said, give her the job, because the girl showed how to answer y'all. She answered them to their own liking. They ain't showing her their parents. I wanted to see what they look like. They must be black, because she don't look like she white nowhere. They ask about everything, but is you black? Well, I guess they can see that. They ask about everything, but did you go to school? Right there, you know how to push the thing. You know how to do it.
Is it push start or
It's a push start.
uh-oh.
Patrick J. Jackson, twin brothers, twin brothers of Ketanji Brown Jackson. But is she Brown or is she Jackson? What was her last name? Her religion. They tried to get on her religion. That girl was so good. She said, I said, my religion aside, it's not my job. I said, go on, girl. Who is
Ketanji?
K-E?
It's E?
K-E-T-A. Ketanji. K-E-T-A. I wonder where they got that from. That must be some mixed up people that she
Brown Jackson.
I bet it's some mixed up people. I bet it's how she got her name, because I got a friend whose name is, what's the boy name? She put all the people names together and came up with a name. You know anybody else named Ketanji? You anybody know Condoleezza? When they said Condoleezza, where did Condoleezza come from? Condoleezza, but the girl's tough. She said Condoleezza, I read her book. Her daddy was a Republican. Condoleezza Rice, they were Republicans, she said, because her dad said the Democrats treated them so bad when they were in Missouri or somewhere where they were. And the Democrats treated them so bad, they said they moved out of that. Anyway. They ain't showing her parents. They just said who her parents, but they don't say who they are. They got Mexicans out here too.
Right over there.
And they play their music loud. You don't know what it is. She's from Washington, D.C. Her parents are both graduates of historical black colleges and universities.
Corey Booker, remember he was saying that they didn't take away Ted Cruz. Look at him.
Some of the people turned so red. I didn't listen to all of them did, but. Or her mom was a principal. Johnny Brown became the chief attorney for the, you might know him, he's, her dad is Johnny, her father, also they both are public school teachers. Her father, Johnny Brown, became the chief attorney for the Miami-Dade County School Board. And her mother was a principal. I didn't know this, but they ain't showing their pictures. I guess we gotta go look at the school board and see. But I think the girl, Gina said they don't give her the job.
Yeah.
She said they are. They not voting. You know, they ain't gonna vote until the 6th. I mean, they ain't gonna come out with
I think, yeah, they not know, it's a lot of biased questions you're asking.
that question.
Not
Was asking.
towards the job, whether she could do or not. They're asking stuff to
About her
position
religion.
themselves.
Right. About her religion. And
They were jockeying for
Stacy.
positions.
A fancy car or something else.
That got so many bells and whistles. I like
I like
the
the
thing.
wait a minute, I have to read what it's saying.
I like the thing that you can't get out the car unless you look in the back seat.
You can't do nothing.
It gives you a sign. You have to look in the back seat before you get out.
See if her baby up in there.
It's got a little car seat. You got to
Well, how
look.
they know where you go from now?
Wait, because it don't stop beeping and
Won't
it's
stop
like,
beeping.
I said, why is this thing still beeping? I done turned it off. And then it looked up there.
I'm riding fancy. Push car.
I would say they gave me an economy car. They come give me that big old thing. I told the man when he bought, I said, could you give me an economy car? Well, no, we try to give you one economy car. No, this is the big old car.
It's a nice car.
It's what kind of car?
It's a Ford.
A Ford.
I don't know what kind of Ford.
No,
I don't know. I didn't even look at the back of it.
it said
Ford
Ford.
Edge.
It's a Ford something or other. I don't know. I ain't look.
Who knows? A Ford something.
You driving a car, you didn't know where you driving.
I know it's like,
I
I
just
do.
saw it and it said
Wait,
Ford.
I do know what I'm driving down. I'm driving a Ford.
I don't know what kind of Ford it is.
I don't know what kind of Ford it is. I
It
just know
said
it says
Ford. When
Ford.
you in the car, it says Ford.
One day I'm gonna look at the back. I ain't looked at the back yet. I've been going that back all the time and still ain't looked at it. Cause it ain't my car.
It's a nice car.
I want my car. I wouldn't want one unless I bought it. I would buy one if I didn't have a car, but I don't want that because now it's too big for the gas amount, for the gas prices.
I'll tell you because I have a big family.
But there you go. Trade it in. Trade in the one you got and get one.
No, I got something bigger.
Parents, Johnny,
And
show
Ellery,
no picture.
they don't show no picture.
Miami Palmetto Senior High School.
Mhm.
You're in Miami?
Miami, yeah.
They must have moved to Miami because she was born in Washington, D.C.
Palmetto Senior High School. Harvard University, Harvard Law School.
Oh, the black judge. What's that?
That's her dad, mom. That girl's so sharp. She made me feel good being black. I said, go on, girl, with your bad stuff. And she speaks so elegant. But Jesus said that she's been planning that since she was a little girl.
Oh, look at her hair.
Oh,
Nice picture for her.
it was a nice picture.
She's a pretty African American lady. She's the better
And
than
so-
others.
She reminded somebody here.
They need to get a girl a job. They should give. But Jesus said she don't get it because she got a spotless record. She was planning this for a long time, so she didn't do anything but straight and narrow. Good job. That's how you got to do it, because you see how them questions they was at. But the question they was asking didn't even pertain
It has
like
a job.
your religion, what you believe. Okay. What about the crime people? Well,
Half the time they're just making these long parable statements. What's the question?
I know. And when this and this and this and then remember that and what? It's like, okay, get to the question. And then guess what? Most of the people was mad when she was answering. They got upset because the girl answered real eloquent.
Yeah, the little stuff. The little grass.
She see everything.
I'm trying to figure out what you're pointing out. There's a little grass. Oh, I can't bend down.
The real food.
Oh, I can't bend down. That's terrible. Oh, Lord, don't be on the floor either.
Stacey, you need to jump around.
I do. I really
So
do.
did you get your ticket?
No, it's we getting a thing from his nephew.
His buddy guys.
So we didn't know till Monday, but we scheduling it for Tuesday.
Okay.
Morning or evening?
Monday morning you call.
Tuesday morning or evening?
Morning is only one flight leaves out to San Francisco.
Y'all can fly to Oakland.
No,
The best flights are out to
San Francisco's cheaper.
Yeah.
It's not cheaper. Flying out of Oakland, I saw my mom was going to American. It was like $1,000. That's how Southwest. The Southwest doesn't fly to Oakland. They were sending them to San Jose or San Francisco.
I don't know. I was invited. They were trying to fly me out of Sacramento.
So bring it back to San Jose.
I said, no, thank you. Can I just take the bus to Oakland and go out and Oakland and come back?
That's why I was San Francisco.
Coming back from Miami, it's taking us to Fort Lauderdale, which is a good ways. So, and then bring you back to San Jose. I said, that ain't gonna work for me.
Oh, they wanted to bring you back to San Jose.
This is San Jose.
Oh, wow.
I live in Oakland. I can't go to San Jose anymore. So he was like, oh man, that's a week. Yeah.
They got it all crazy now. That don't make sense. Well, I guess it makes sense to them.
It makes sense to them. That's what they got you either get on or get off.
But the people that are giving you money to fly, you should try to accommodate them, I think. They don't care.
They don't care. They're two big corporations don't care. Says you don't pick up at 10 until you pick up.
All the little spots on the floor says.
All those spots in
Yes, pick them up.
I sure she
Right
did. I
here.
put my toe by it. You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see that.
My toe was right there.
Yeah, that was point right up.
Get a white thing too. Why you putting on there? Why you ain't put it in the trash?
I need a tissue because there's a whole bunch of stuff that you want stuff that get off the floor.
Well, open your mom's tissue, maybe she.
You got some tissue?
No, she got it. I brought a tissue box right there. I don't know if she wants you to open
Oh, should I take one to Florida? Stuck in her suitcase. To Florida.
it. Dorothy said she brought the wrong size. She had a whole lot of them.
Oh, too big?
So she came to the church and she had a big size to take one. So I had got one last night, and then I was thinking to bring you one. She said, no, take more. I don't want them. It's too big. And she said, I didn't know they were this big. I like the little square ones
That's
too.
what square ones too.
But when they free like this, I take this one.
When you crying want something big that for home, you want no little thing that.
Let's take them to Florida. Pack her in the suitcase and take it.
For what? She ain't gonna be in Florida the whole tissue box. Like you gonna be in Florida the whole tissue.
You don't take it, you don't.
She not gonna take the whole tissue box.
So stay safe.
How do you see that little stuff on the floor?
I see why I just got a mess. Why you living in Swallow?
I don't see it.
You ain't see that? Bob, you see it?
I saw it, but I mean, it's your floor. It's your house. It's your rug. I thought maybe I wanted it down there.
That's why the stuff be on the floor. He passed it, she passed it, she passed, all them passed.
And nobody see it.
Nobody see
Well, I wasn't gonna go
Till
down
I come, it's the first thing jump up in the eye.
Look up. And look up, down, no look down.
So I gotta find some. Pick up that, pick up that, pick up that, pick
Yeah,
up that. And if I don't say that and point to each one,
nobody see it.
then see.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. You talking about Roxanne today?
I'm talking to Roxanne. I caution later on.
Yeah. So who live in the house with them? Did anybody live in the house with them? Nobody living in there with them.
Other than Jackson.
It's Jackson. Oh, he just over there visiting. How old is he now? About 6?
What's he, 5?
About 5 or 6, I think. I guess about 5 or 6. Oh, okay.
Jackson.
So everybody's still in Florida.
When we get crying a day, he run in and tell his grandmother, Grandpa crying again.
He's so cute.
Grandpa crying again. And then the day I was talking to Leslie and Roxy, and they were asking, where's Grandpa? I know they're going to tell you Grandpa dead now.
if we understand the concept. Oh, they don't want to tell him. They're probably gonna tell him, but I don't know if he understand. Anyway, he said, "Well, grandpa in the hospital. What happened to grandpa? Why grandpa? Because he was eating sugar." And I said, "Jackson, why didn't you tell grandpa not to eat any sugar?" "I forgot." I forgot to tell them eat any sugar. Thank you. I'm gonna try to get a ticket. I know I got an IEP that people messed up on me for Tuesday. Because they keep messing up. I tried to, it's overdue now. And then I told people, as soon as it become overdue, then my name, you get a big red mark across your name for being overdue. I wouldn't have been overdue if the psychologist would have been saying, "Oh, I can't come that day." You're supposed to try to come the days we don't have the thing. So Monday I'm gonna take off and go up to Sister Simmons. Then I got an eye appointment Sunday, Monday. Because my eye just be closed in the mornings now. As soon as I mean now it was worse. It's better now. It just be closed. Just got mucus all over it. Okay, shut down. Girl, and guess what? It started when I got off sugar. I was off sugar for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden my eyes started closing. I said, "Well, so back on sugar now?" Yeah. You should have got stop eating. Let me go back and start eating me some cookies. I am so serious. Because I was going to do 21 days with no cake, no cookies, no candy, no nothing. Girl, about 6 days in, my eyes started acting like it had mucus in it. I said, and I went to the doctor, and whatever she gave me made the eyes swell up. I was in a lot of trouble. So then I tried to make an appointment with me to away in April sometime. So then the doctor who saw me, because I had to go to Richmond to the doctor because Oakland was backed up. So I went out there. So then whatever she put in there. So when I called back, they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get your appointment in right away." But it's better now. It's good since I'm back on my sugar, which I'm not supposed to have. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the man said you're the best wife for him? Girl, me and the man broke up. We had to break. He almost made me go to jail. Oh, did you try to hit him? I was going. I would have hit him if he kept talking to me like he was talking. You trying to hit the man? Girl, he was trying to force some paper on me. I didn't want something about the organization. Yeah. And so I told him, I said, because they'll want me to do the Bible class. So I said, "Well, no, don't give it to me." He said, "Okay, this is for you." "Oh, I don't want it." I said, "I can't because I'm getting ready to do a class." And I printed out this. I like this Bible study manual that I got. Some man, it's about this thick. So I printed it out, and I showed him. I said, "I can't." I said, "Take it back, and if I need it later, I'll ask you for it. But I don't want it right now." "Oh no, you just keep it." I said, "No, I don't want it. Please." I said, "I'm asking nicely. Please take it back. I don't need it. I'm getting ready to do something else." "No, I don't care what you do with it." So I tried to put it in his arm. He dropped it. Then I tore it up. I was so mad. I asked him nice. I said, "Don't give it to me. I don't want it." I said, "If I want it, I'll ask you for it." So guess what? I tore it up, and then he dropped it on my yard. I said, "You leave this on my yard?" I put it on his windshield. I tried to be nice. I did. I said I didn't want it. What if somebody said they didn't want something, what would you do? Just take it and go. I would keep it just for peace. I got, Donna, you know this paper I got around my house. You got to read it, do whatever you want to do with it. You got to read it. You got to keep it. Well, I guess I'm a bad person. Yeah, you're a bad person. I would, if somebody told me to take it back, I would have took it back. I wouldn't. Donna, you're such a peacemaker. Like, you're such a good peacemaker. I ain't gonna fight you. Give me a paper I don't want. I put it on there, whatever. You such a peacemaker. Well, I ain't that peaceable. Well, I'm peaceable, but I ain't that peaceable. I guess you're not. I got a stack of papers like this. I got to start going through for my taxes. So you did your taxes already? Tell the people say I owe them. You owe them? So you ain't ready to do them? From my retirement. What? Yeah. They say they ain't taking out enough for my retirement. What? That's crazy. It's crazy. That's what gets me. So they want if you're hungry and homeless to put it in their system to do what? Give some more to Ukraine. Give it to the pimps, the prostitutes, and the and they tell them to buy more guns for the streets. Yeah. Wait a minute, but this is the thing that gets me. Okay, you work. They took out taxes, right? You retired, and they taking out taxes, and they want you to pay taxes on the taxes. That's what I was telling you. I was telling my kids at work the other day. I said, "Yeah, have y'all heard of the Boston Tea Party? You see why they talk about what is it called? Taxation without representation. That's what we're living under. Mm-hmm. They're not representing us. Every time you turn around, it's a tax. Property tax. That was the tea. That's why they throw that tea off and say, "Come get your tea out the water." That was not my father's thing. That was his biggest thing. Sis, he used to call my grandmother sis. Sis. We're having taxation without representation. It's taxation without representation. That's my thing too. It is. What break? And then now the governor trying to give us $400 if we own a car for gas. Hurry up, I need my money. I want them to. Hey, if I didn't already, I'm paying taxes on the tax dollars that you took while I was working 25 years, and now all of a sudden again. That don't make sense. To me, it don't make sense, but I guess it makes sense to them. You're retired, and you don't pay enough taxes. You shouldn't even pay taxes if you're retired. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Why am I paying taxes? I'm retired, and now you've already took the tax and more because you probably took out more when I was working. Right. And now I'm retired, and you talking about taking out taxes still? Something wrong with that picture. Something is wrong with that picture to me. And I'm planning on retiring in June. This year? Yeah. I guess I'm tired of getting up. I'm tired of getting up going to work. So I'm going to retire. I started my paperwork with PERS the other day. But I don't want them to be talking about no taxes, even though they want you to turn in your tax papers anyway. At PERS, when you do the form, I ain't did my taxes next yet. My tax person said they're going to give me an extension to October. But I really want to try to get them done before the 15th, if I can. But I got all these papers. I got a whole lot of papers to go through. A lot of papers to go through. I don't have time for another paper to be in my house. None. I don't. So now I did keep the peace, so much for that. Now I got to go find somebody else to fuss with. Trust me, I got a whole lot of that you're going to find. Well, I'm going to get out of here. But let me know about the ticket. But you think, so he is actually going to be able to get the tickets. We're going to get y'all the passes. No, I'm not working on it. Okay. Just pray that we get on the flight. But even if you Tuesday's a good day. Because a lot of people don't fly on Tuesday. Usually it's Mondays and Fridays and Thursdays. But no, you see what happens when you kind of get spring break. So yeah, spring break is coming. It is here. For some people, because ours is not till next week. Right, but you see it's staggered. Right. Where y'all come back and next one gone. Where y'all come back and next one, that's what's happening. Right. Some schools are doing the whole period, the whole month within a certain period. Right. Some school out. All the beaches full of white people. Well, it's gonna be an experience, so just take a deep breath. Cause you know how them things are. Cause I remember that time I had mine, I almost gave up. I got that pass. I say, well, let me just give up now and stop. We're gonna pray. God's got it. He knows what you need and how you need to get there. Yeah. So the other people got their tickets. Them from New York got their tickets. They got it this morning. Oh, okay. But they going down Wednesday. Now they gonna stay with Roxanne. Mm-hmm. How they gonna stay with somebody man with? You guys better get it together. Because I was thinking about it. Now they mad with her. Now they ain't gonna have a place to stay with that one place. And how's what you call Simone? Simone driving off. How's she doing? All right.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. She should have been driving now.
Mm. Beverly haven't got a ticket yet. She got a ticket when she coming.
Beverly, I don't know when she coming.
You talked to Thompson?
Maybe she.
I don't know either. She called me one day. I ain't called. I be so tired. I be tired when I get off work. And then the drive home. See, I'm now like you coming from Richmond. Remember when you used to come from Richmond? Oh no, I'm tired. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to try to give me something to sit. I want to be going to bed early.
Traveling is very stressful.
It is. And that freeway I drive on, it drive so fast. I don't know.
The one you on?
I don't know why
The
they
one
got.
you on the 4
Uh-huh.
and 680 and 24. You on three of the worst freeway.
But the people, and then they drive. It's crowded, and then people trying to drive fast by you. You ain't gonna get no further than that next car that I'm trying not to hit because I'm trying to stay a little bit away from them. You mad?
And 80.
Yeah.
So you on 3 of the 4.
Oh, I'm out of here because I'm gonna try to go by Jerry's.
Okay.
By Jerry, see how she
So
doing.
she has like.
I hate to go on that 80 though, man. I'm gonna go see how she doing and see Mary. She doing all the stuff herself. Like she did all of the other people. The brothers didn't have nothing to do.
She ain't about the one brother, that man.
Who, Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry got 4 or 5 brothers.
Still alive?
Oh, she got the man that got the bakery. She got Arthur. She got Howard. She got Harold. And I think it's Charles.
Harold's the oldest one.
I think he
The one named something Harold. Kind
Harold.
of tallish with white hair.
Mm-hmm. Then they got the one. Remember the one that come sit up in church with the hat on? You remember him? He used to come sit up in church with the hat on.
Marcus Street?
Oh, yeah, he used to come sit up in church with a big old hat on. So she must have got 5. She got Harold, Harold, Henry, Charles, and it seems like it's one other one I'm not thinking of.
I don't get him anywhere.
Oh, I think it was 9 of them.
So it's only her and the girl is the sister.
And she had a sister living in Georgia. She died. She had a sister, and then there's Mary.
Mary.
It's her sister.
Mary died?
No, her sister that lived in Georgia died a few years ago.
Oh.
Right. So I think it was 3 girls and 5 boys or something like that. There was a bunch of them. They still around. She said they don't get along much. Jerry bossy. I think Jerry in the middle. But she bought, you know how bossy. Jerry 80-some years old. You know, she made 80. And you know how bossy she is. So they probably the same. No. But I'm gonna run around this corner, see if Dolores around there sitting by her burnt up house. And the people so slow at fixing her house though. It's awful. You know. And I was thinking if I wanted a piece of your plant, but I don't think I do.
Which one?
One of these.
I really get peace.
I don't think
That one growing. This one kind of
you gotta water it.
pitiful, but that one over there is just
No, I don't think it would.
good.
No. Yeah. But where's gonna get up here? And drive so I can get home and work on some paperwork. That's why I'm ready to go. Sit down. I won't get somewhere and sit
She
down.
sent me a text.
What'd she say?
Wonder what time it was.
She was a little late today.
She was a little late.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Jan doing the church.
no, I said Gina.
Oh, Gina, my Gina.
She sent a text.
She went to see somebody. And the mom, Gina went to see one of her friends got cancer. So she had surgery, and so she went to see up in San Anselmo.
Where they at?
I'm going up on the other side of San Francisco. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Church kind of filled out a little bit, but I was surprised as many people came that they did. It filled out a little bit, but it still wasn't a lot. We got to work on some stuff though.
the communion, Pastor, because we should have did. I think we should do what you think, King? We should do the prayer for the bread and the wine at the same time, because it comes in that little cup. Because he did the prayer for the bread. They passed out the thing, then he came back and did the prayer for the wine and did the prayer.
What you holding on one side
They
and
do that
drink away?
because it's what has been customary to be done. That's how it's been done since I came to Market Street with Zelda. They've been doing it.
Before you
And,
go.
and before we
I
got
know,
this
but I'm
one,
saying now we got the one and all.
I understand that I said they're doing it instead of doing it the way you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They would not do that way because they've been doing it the other way. The
But what
way
I'm
in which
saying
you
about-
pray for the bread, and then you eat the bread, and then you come back, and you do the wine, and then you drink the wine.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because it work out, you take off the little top, you eat the piece of cracker, whatever it is. It's so wafer. The thing like them cups
Girl,
and
you
thing.
had no taste today. It was like,
And you do that and then you flip it over and when you're ready, you take out the top and the wine. It'll work out the same.
oh, it worked out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then I started. If they did it in one, then we could just do chew and drink.
Mhm.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. I ain't think about it like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, family king, I
Oh,
love
thank
you.
you for
I'll
coming.
probably be back another day before y'all go.
Okay.
No, maybe, I don't know, you leaving on Tuesday morning?
Mhm.
I might come back Monday because I have to come over here to go to doctor at Oakland, at Kaiser. So you still have Kaiser in retirement too, huh?
Mhm.
How much you gotta pay?
Well, I was paying 5 something because I was getting it through PERS. And for me and him, I was paying that. But I went now through Medicaid of himself. I shuffled for it. And I'm getting the same thing for $79.
For the same thing?
Same thing.
What? Oh, that was a big jump.
Mhm.
Oh, first they don't wanna do right. But I'm gonna go find me a job. I said I'm gonna go find me a real job. King, love you, man.
If you
You
want to
take care of
continue,
yourself.
still here.
Thanks again for getting over here.
No problem. What you say down there, if I wanna work, stay where I'm at, but I gotta drive in. I'm gonna try to get a job at Walmart down the street from my house. They don't even say welcome to Walmart no more.
You
Yeah.
don't say that?
Yeah.
A lot of people say it.
You hear people saying welcome to Walmart?
Burlington says it.
Welcome to Burlington.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm trying to shop.
Ross says it.
Oh, then Ross really say it. Now that's new for them.
Well, they had a lady, she was just straight. Welcome to Ross, where you're the boss, and some other stuff she was doing.
Oh,
So
no.
they got the right person.
Come spend your money more.
Right, I don't have to be telling me, get out the road.
I know. I'll talk to you. Let me know if you need anything though, for sure, for real, Donna. You say that now. King Arthur, gone. I'm gone, Donna.
All right, Barbara, be careful.
I'm gonna try to get home before dark, but I'm gonna go by and see Jerry, because
Okay,
but she wanted Pastor's daughter number so she could send the girl a card.
okay, that's what I need to. But I need her address, then you get the address.
I got it.
Trust, you know, sister, you got the address, text it to
For the
me.
girl, for the daughter.
Uh-huh. Because when they get a lot of stuff from the Market Street people, that makes them feel good that, you know, that they're doing right, the family. And that's why they sent to Carolyn's daughter, Carol's daughter.
Yeah, but I
From
can
Market
see
Street.
her not coming. Who was she gonna stay with?
She got somebody family, a daughter-in-law, maybe here.
Oh, really?
That told me, yes.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's the thing, if you get along with him though.
She was actually because it's a man. Then actually said she would stay with her daughter-in-law family. I asked her,
Oh, a daughter's family, not
Uh-huh.
a daughter-in-law.
no, her daughter-in-law family. The
Oh,
daughter-in-law from the other day with the aunt.
oh, back east, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, that's what I'm saying. All right, Donna.
All right.
I'm going to this girl, I'm gonna check, then I'm going home and sit down.
So the man gone for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you back with him. How long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was that happened?
Thursday.
Oh. Y'all just cool now.
No, because he's so professional until you can't do nobody yellow like I was acting. I'm professional too. But I tell them I'm professional at my job. When I'm home, I'm somebody else. Oh, God.
All right, take care.
You know, I don't understand y'all. When y'all run your mouth telling her and saying we're trying to get a body pass and all that. Businesses, it is of theirs.
Well, when they hear regular express shipping on that's fine, and you better pray with them.
What?
Go in here and do it anyway.
So have you decided what you're gonna do?
Huh?
That's your plan.
I shall miracle.
Dollar,
Huh?
come over here, please.
Come here, please.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me while I'm doing these big shirts? So when I go to company, whatever, I still have those shirts to do. This is done.
You told me you didn't want him to do nothing. You don't go down, and you said the one that you to wash. You said no.
What happened?
You said you told me that you don't want him to do no dishes.
Well, I'm going to get you on here.
Right, so don't put nothing on nobody.
What are you doing?
So Kevin said Wednesday.
I cannot hear what you're saying. You have to come closer. You coming?
Yeah.
Cameron,
Huh?
Barbara left?
Yeah.
Agent.
Huh?
Yeah.